And we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome in. Thank you guys all for being here. It is game number 4 of the Stanley Cup Final. Once again in Tampa Bay, Colorado versus the Lightning. Tampa with a big win on home ice in game 3 to get their first win of the series. It's now 2-1 Colorado. And they are looking to take the 3-1 series lead with a big bounce-back performance. Meanwhile, the Lightning looking to tie this up at 2-2 and head back out west with an even series again. So it should be a great game here tonight. Appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you for being in the chat. We got to say hi to a lot of people already. And we're getting ready to drop the puck closer and closer to game time. And hopefully we got ourselves a good hockey game here tonight. But welcome in Ace, Stylid, Brian, Patrick, Austin. Happy birthday, Austin. Hope you had a great day today. Thanks for stopping by. Derek, what's going on? Panthers' biggest fan. Sasha, BC4F. Rangers fan. Derek. Let's see. BC Transportation. Joe, Josh, Ikeka, Pan, Jay, and Drasco, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Bruins fan, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. We got a lot of people in here already. We're a little ways away from puck drop. And hopefully we got ourselves a good hockey game here tonight. JT, welcome in. Eddie, welcome. Good to see you. I'm doing pretty well, Ikeka. How are you? Thanks for coming by. Good to see you in the chat. Garrett, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming by. We got to get the poll up. We got to get the poll up so you guys can get your votes in on who you think is going to win tonight. Got the Avalanche still on the road. We've got the Lightning at home. And obviously Tampa's looking for another big win on home ice, trying to get this series back even. Reaper, what's going on? Jay, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Good to see you in the chat. Eddie, yes. I mean, isn't it obvious? Mitchell, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Good to have you. Joey, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Glad you had a good birthday, Austin. That's great to hear. Thank you. Thank you for coming by tonight. It's good to see you in the chat. Let's see. Aurelia, welcome in. Rox, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, Ikeka, I do. I think they're going to stick with their number one guy. Zach, what's going on? Welcome. Good to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Michi, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yes, this game is in Tampa Bay, Zach. Yes, that is correct. Lucas, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Good to see you. Risuki, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you in the chat. Appreciate it. All right. Terry, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Bart, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, so we're still a little ways away here from puck drop. Obviously, it's been more like an 8:20 start for these final games, but nonetheless, we're getting ready to go. Big game tonight. Obviously, Colorado, if they win, would go up 3-1, headed back home, have an elimination game on Friday night. But if Tampa Bay wins, we tie up 2-2, and it basically becomes a best-of-3 series. And Game 5 would become massively important for both teams on Friday night if it ends up being 2-2. So I think we're in for a good one here tonight. This should be a fun game and very important game here, I think, is all the games are at this point, obviously. I mean, you're playing in the Stanley Cup Final. Every game is important. Every win is important. But I think when you look at a series, there's a huge difference between a series being 3-1 and a series being 2-2. I think that's a very drastic difference to which way it goes. So that makes this game very, very important. Razor, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Marinella, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Really appreciate it. William, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey, Joey with the 150. Let's get some hype in the chat for Joey dropping our first dono of the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Randy, what's going on? Welcome in. As far as I know, Kucherov's gonna be in the lineup. I haven't heard that he's not. So obviously shaken up last game, but I think he should be playing tonight. Ace, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you in the chat. Really appreciate it. So, here we go. Nikita Kucherov is in. Nazem Kadri is back for Colorado as well. Braden Point is still out. So, no Braden Point tonight for Tampa Bay, but Kucherov is in, and Nazem Kadri is back for the Avalanche. He is playing in tonight's game. So, obviously, that is... that's a big return here for Colorado, getting Kadri back with the year that he's had. Jay Shesterkin was the runaway winner for Vezina. I didn't think it was even close. He was to me the obvious winner, and the voting reflected that. Because he won that award by by a billion over everybody else. George, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey, we got Sal in the chat. What's going on? Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. Thank you so much for coming by. Really appreciate it, man. Great to see you in the chat. If you guys like basketball, he does college and NBA on his channel, so be sure to check out Behind the Arc. Sanino, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. 100% Dork, what's going on? Welcome. Red Rubber, great to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for coming by. Awesome to see you. Yeah, this is a very important game, and I could definitely see that being the case, Red Rubber. Yes, Landeskog is in for the Avalanche, I would imagine. I don't know any reason why he would be out. When the puck drops, Styled. I mean, I'm not there at the game. I don't know. They'll start when they start. Well, there's not that many teams that don't end, that don't end in S though, Eddie. So I'm honestly not that surprised, because there's not a lot of teams in the league that's name doesn't end in an S. Like, you've got the Avalanche, you've got the Lightning, you've got the Wild. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Like, most of the team names end with an S. So I'm not surprised that it's the first time that yeah, Kraken. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, they're brand new. Kraken, I almost forgot about them. Very, yeah, I already said Lightning. These two teams are the first two that I said. Already said Wild. So, yeah, Lightning, Avalanche, Kraken, and Wild. There's 4. Yeah, I don't think there's, I don't know, I might be missing one, but I'm trying to think of all the team names right now. I'm not I think that's it. I think those are the only 4. So I'm not again. So that makes me not really that surprised that this is the first time there's been a meeting in the finals between teams without an S at the end, because there's not very many of them. But Brian, what's going on? Jem, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Burakovsky missed last game. He's out again. Crystal, what's going on? Welcome. Nope, that is not how you get mod on this channel. Stop asking. Yeah, I think those are the only 4, unless unless one's slipping my mind here, but yes, Andrei Burakovsky was on the 2018 Washington team that won a Stanley Cup. So Burakovsky is actually one of the few guys. I think he was one of the only guys on the Colorado team that has won a Stanley Cup before, and not in the lineup now. Hey, Pablo, what's going on? Welcome in. Daniel, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Yes, they are, Eddie. Yes, they are. There's a lot of similarities in just the path to the finals for both of those teams. Yes. Vernon, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, DeBoer is already hired by Dallas. That's a done deal. And Paul Maurice is now the coach of the Florida Panthers. Unknown, what's going on? Welcome in. Michi, I don't know. I think with the scoring that these teams have, I think it's going to be tough to keep games low scoring. Even with good goaltending, like, I just think there's so much firepower that I certainly wouldn't. I would say, like, the minimum score I would expect from a game in this series would be like 3-2 or 4-2, something like that would be the minimum score. I don't think you're gonna see anything really lower than that, most likely. I think both teams have a very. I think this is a toss-up series at this point, Joe. You could easily make the argument for either team, and both teams have still a great chance to win. I think Tampa's chance to win obviously is huge. Is really big if they win tonight. It really improves. If Colorado goes up 3-1, then obviously it shifts heavily in Colorado's direction. But if Tampa wins tonight, we're right back even. So I still think both of these teams have a very good shot, especially the way Tampa played last game. Alex, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Lost Anchor, welcome in. Thank you for watching. King Cobra, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Tua, what's going on? Yeah, I think Trotz is going to end up with the Jets, Eddie, but, I mean, that obviously is not official or anything. That's not done yet, or not really, they're just potentially in the running, but that's not anything that seems that close to getting done officially, but I don't know. If I had to guess right now where Trotz ends up, it would be the Jets, but obviously that's not official yet or anything. That would just be a guess. Big Tone, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yes, King Cobra. Nazem Kadri is back. Yes. Yeah, I mean, he'll definitely get a coaching job if he wants one, but you know, the fit would have to be right. At this point in his career, he's not going to force anything. He doesn't have to coach if there's not a job out there he really wants. He doesn't have to. I mean, guys won what? He's got to be close to like 1,000 career wins now, so it's pretty much up to him what he does. Wrist Rider, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to see you in the chat as always. Pockets, welcome. Scooby, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Chad, what's going on? Corey, welcome. Yeah, Trotz didn't leave. The whole thing with Trotz leaving Washington was like a kind of an odd situation. Like, I forget if they just like straight up didn't offer him to come back, or I think it was more they like really lowballed the offer and weren't gonna pay him what a Stanley Cup winning coach, like anything even close to what a Stanley Cup winning coach would get paid, and he left at that point. But it was more like the Capitals like pushing him out more than him necessarily wanting to leave. King Cobra, my favorite team is the Boston Bruins, but I cover the entire NHL. I just love hockey in general. Another Twig, what's going on? Welcome in. Game Hunter, welcome. Thank you for being here. John, what's going on? Welcome. Ryan, what's going on? Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Jack, welcome in. Stan, welcome in. Tua, yes. Kucherov is in. Nazem Kadri is in. Braden Point is still out. But Kucherov's in for the Lightning, and Kadri is back for the Avalanche. Yeah, John, a little bit. I mean, I'm not a huge basketball guy, but obviously any Boston team that makes it to the finals, I was definitely rooting for. But so it definitely was kind of a bummer that they lost. It would have been awesome to see them win, but I'm not heartbroken over it because I don't really follow that basketball all that closely. Malika, what's going on? Great to see you. Thanks so much for being here again. Awesome to have you in the chat. We are getting ready. Teams are lined up on the blue line. We're going to do the national anthem right now, and then another couple minutes, and we're going to be dropping the puck. Yeah, Ryan, I will be live for Game 5 on Friday night, and assuming the series goes to a Game 6 on Sunday, I will also be live for Game 6 on Sunday, yes. Toxic Gamer, what's going on? Welcome. Brian, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming by. Awesome to have you in the chat. Hey, all good, buddy. No worries. I fully understand that other people have a lot of other stuff going on as well. I mean, geez, I'm busy a lot during the day, so I totally get it. Thanks for coming by when you're able to. Yeah, he had my vote if I had one, King Cobra. I mean, first 60-goal season in the NHL in literally 10 years since Stamkos did it in 2012. So I was definitely on board with him winning it. Johnny, what's going on? Welcome. And speaking of awards, guys, I'm going to have a video just kind of giving my opinion on the award winners. I was gonna do it today, but then I ended up doing an extra job working this afternoon, so I wasn't able to record it. So I'll probably record it tomorrow morning and put it out tomorrow. I'll talk about the award winners and stuff. So I'll have a video on that, but I'll talk more about it there. Rod, what's going on? Johnny, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Kemper is in net for the Avs, 100% Dork. Pip, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. I would love to see this go 7 games too, and I definitely think it's possible. Julio, what's going on? Welcome in. Donovan, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Rexiom, welcome. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, merch link is pinned in the comment at the top of the chat, King Cobra, and it's also in the description of the video. Yeah, before we drop the puck here, which we're about to do, let's get a cheers in the chat. I got a Monster Pink Whitney mix, so I will definitely have the energy for tonight's game. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hopefully you get a great game, a great stream, and just some really, really fun hockey tonight. So thank you guys so much. Cheers, everybody, and let's get the puck dropped. Let's have some fun. All right, here we go. Teams are lined up. Andrei Vasilevsky versus Darcy Kemper in goal. Center ice, puck is dropped. Lightning win it back, and we are underway. Dumped in now. Tampa can't keep it in the offensive zone. It's brought out by Rantanen. Mikko Rantanen, pass across the ice. Dumped in now by Colorado. Lightning get it back. Trying to move it up now through the middle. Taken by Killorn into Brandon Hagel. Hagel down low. Sends it back to the point. Here's Chernak through to McDonough. Long shot there. Kemper with a big save. Rebound chance. And a huge stop there again by Darcy Kemper. Gets another one. And then his mask comes off. But hold on. We got a goal as the rebound is put in. And Tampa scores first. Just over 30 seconds in, the Lightning put it in to start. It's Anthony Cirelli with the goal, and a quick strike here from the Lightning gives them a very early lead in game number 4. Wow, Kemper was getting just hammered with shots early. And eventually a rebound chance is laying there for Cirelli. And he's able to pop it home in behind the goaltender. Lightning lead 1-0. We have just started this game, and we are already off to a fast start. And we are quickly back underway. 40 seconds in, the Lightning already have a 1-0 lead here. Colorado trying to answer, but Eric Johnson's shot gets blocked. Back the other way comes Tampa Bay. 7883, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. And fast start to this one. Man, I haven't even said hello to everybody in the chat yet. And we've already got a goal on the board. Tampa has come out flying to start this game. One back now. Here's another shot from Hedman, blocked on the way through. Trying to get it out now is Colorado. Newhook does clear. Move to the middle, into the offensive zone. Here's Logan O'Connor. Sent down in the corner. To the near side. Played back to the blue line. Set up. Here's Devon Taves. Plays it down. Trying to work this one around. Out to the blue line. Long shot in. That one gets blocked. Lightning get to it and chip that back out to the neutral zone. Max, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. 18:25 to go in the first. Brought up now into the offensive zone. Forecheck coming from Cogliano. Nico Sturm in there as well. Moved across. Darren Helm. Colorado trying to get it going. Move through the middle now. Up, cleared by Tampa Bay. Dave Jackson just said no. All of you asking about the mask coming off. ESPN just had Dave Jackson, the rules analyst, on, and he said that was 100% a good goal. So I didn't hear exactly everything he was saying, but he said that's 100% a goal. Moved in now to the middle. Shot there. Blocked again. Taves sends it just wide. Colorado getting some offensive zone pressure. Move to the middle. Taken here by Rantanen on the backhand. Tries to tuck one and just misses that one wide. Moved back now at the blue line. Playing it through. Here's Lehkonen. Trying to move it now. Makar out high. Long shot in. That one gets knocked down. Moved up now. 3 minutes in now to the first. And we are a very quick start to this one. No, it was very easily a good goal. I mean, the rules are very simple. They just had it explained on TV. Like, it's very easily a good goal. 16:50 to go in the first. Big hit there. Colorado player gets knocked down. Trying to work it around now. Byram dumps it back in. Played down here to the middle. And Tampa trying to get it out of the zone. Played now by Landeskog. Can't too far behind Byram. He doesn't play it. And that's brought up now by Byram. Back to Kadri. Kadri rims it around deep. Be interesting to see what he's able to do with, you know, obviously a major thumb injury. He gets a shot there. That one's just sent wide. Good chance. Dan, what's going on? Israel, welcome in. Playing it around. Moved up now into the offensive zone. Colorado pushing back. Played here. Moved out now. And taken back now by Devon Toews behind his own net. 15.5 to go in the first. Moved up now by Cogliano. Into the offensive end. Here's Nico Sturm. Tampa quickly clears it out over the red line. Dumped in by Colton. And 15:07 to go in the first, and a whistle here. Tampa already with 5 shots on goal. Avalanche only with 1. They had a flurry of shots in on Kemper early in this game. And one of them found the back of the net. And that's the only goal so far. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I do not believe so, Randy. I don't believe so. Moved up now through the middle. Dumped back in by Colorado. Vasilevsky comes out to get it. And that one's moved up. Cirelli to the middle. Dumped into the offensive zone. And Tampa's back on the attack here. Just over 5 minutes in. Very quick start to this one. Trying to move it up now. Played here by Makar up ice into the offensive zone. Here's Cale Makar. Moved to the middle. Poked away by Cirelli. Ryan, what's going on? Dan, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Moved up now. Taken. Colorado with some speed back the other way. Over the red line. Dumped in. Nichushkin will chase. Trying to take it down. Up the boards it goes. Here's Kadri keeping it in. Loving the early line combinations here for Colorado with Kadri back. They put Landeskog and Nichushkin with Kadri, and they have Lehkonen and Rantanen with McKinnon. I love the mixing up, especially after last game. And I really like those line combinations, actually. Like that, good to see from the Avs. So I think those combos work well together. Lehkonen's got a lot of speed. So he plays well with McKinnon. I think Kadri obviously playing injured. You've got Nichushkin, and Landeskog on his wings. Both guys are big bodies, so they can handle the physical side of things. Well, Kadri's obviously going to not be heavily involved in that with the injury that he has. I think the line combos for the top 6 with Colorado are awesome tonight. I don't know, Brian. I'm trying to think of who is in that's out, but Cogliano's still in, Helm is still in, O'Connor's still in, Sturm's still in. So I'm trying to think of who is playing in that bottom 6 that is out now. Newhook I was out there, so Newhook's still in. I'm trying to go through the list of players, and I'm not sure. Aaron, what's going on? Welcome in. Travis, welcome with our first commercial break here of this one. Lightning with the 1-0 lead. Colorado, though, with some good zone time after that first goal. They've pushed back with some time in the offensive end. So, obviously still long way to go in this one. And that's certainly not going to be the only goal that we see in this game. Burakovsky was out last game too, though, get down. Burakovsky missed game 3. He was out last game. He's still out now. As this is taken here by Colorado in the neutral zone. No, I have not, Risuki. The only play-by-play that I've ever done is this channel. I've never done any play-by-play outside of this channel. We got another quick whistle here. 13:36 to go in the first. Offensive zone face-off now for Tampa. And that's taken by Colorado, but Kadri can't get it out of the zone. It's poked back to Makar. Makar is chased by Perry. Gets away from him, plays it up ice, passes through over the red line. Taves dumps it in for the Avalanche as they go back in on the forecheck. Going to play it up now. Taves keeps it in. Long shot there. Pad save Vasilevsky. That's only the second shot in on goal. Trying to take it around. Half wall now, around the circle. Lehkonen goes down. Tampa takes the puck. Here's Zach Bogosian with it in his own end. Passes that one out to the neutral zone. McKinnon tried to knock it down, but Ross Colton will get it deep. Played around now. Colton in the corner against Taves. We're under 13 minutes to go in the first period. Game's going by pretty fast so far. Lots of flow to this one. Good pace of play. Moved up now. Taken by Killorn. Chipped away from him. Colorado sends it back out. Chernak will go D-to-D with McDonough. Trying to move it back in now. Tampa Bay chases. Here's Kemper around the glass. And that ends up deflecting up and out of play. We get a whistle. And another stoppage here. Balcony Club, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you, Risuki. Great to have you. 12:23 to go in the first. And Tampa Bay still with the 1-0 lead. 6 shots for the Lightning. 2 for Colorado. But the Avs have had some good puck possession here recently. The last few minutes, they've had some zone time. Looking for that tying goal. Face off now from just outside of the Colorado end. It's JT Compher against Pierre-Edouard Bellemare. And Lightning win it back. Into the offensive zone. Hedman will dump it deep. Chasing after it now is Byram to the middle. Awful turnover there by Byram, but a sliding block for the Avalanche. Keeps it a 1-goal game. Now Kemper's got to make a good save. We get a little scrum in front as Kemper covers that one up, and that's a big stop for him. As gets that and is able to keep it a 1-0 game. 12:08 to go in the first. Fabian, what's going on? Patricia, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Made a good first save and then had to stop the rebound as well on that second shot. And that was not easy. He had Riley Nash digging for it right there. Was able to cover it up. 12:08 to go here in the first period. Ozone draw again for Tampa Bay. Cindy, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Nick Paul to take the face-off against, looked like Darren Helm. Played across. Colorado trying to get it out now. Not able. Fighting for it along the boards. Paul and Perry keep it in. Helm and Sturm digging for it. Now Colton comes in for the Lightning. Still in the offensive zone. Finally, Colorado takes it. Passed up now. Cogliano has it poked away from him. Here the Lightning back on the attack. Colton to the corner. Takes a hit from Byram. Sends it down low, and Colorado's able to clear. Back to get is Zach Bogosian. Tampa Bay with it, regrouping in their own zone. 11:30 to go in the first period. Big D, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Moved up now to the middle. Into the offensive zone. Here's Stamkos chasing deep. Big forecheck coming from the Lightning, but Colorado moves the puck. Played now by Kadri down low. Moved out to the neutral zone. Played up by Nichushkin. He'll dump it back in for the Avalanche as he takes a hit by Bogosian. Quickly moved to Hagel. Hagel goes off glass and out, and the Avs have to go back and get it in their own zone. Regrouping again as we tick towards the halfway point of this first period. Cale Makar will dump that one deep. Lightning trying to send it right back out. They do. Neutral zone, Colorado with it again. Here's Jack Johnson into the offensive end. Played to McDonough. McDonough to Bogosian, and now it's taken up by Kalor, and he gets it out of the zone, and the Lightning clear again. Lightning now in their own zone. Trying to bring this one up. Goes off a Hagel in deep. He'll chase against Manson. Down in the corner. Porfirio, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Great to have you. Shot from the point gets blocked on McDonough. He's going to send it, trying to get it back through to Chernak, but it comes out of the zone as Rantanen gets a deflection on it. Tampa dumps it back in, but they'll get a line change, as will the Avalanches. We're past the halfway point now. Ryan, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Trying to play it around now. Down in the corner. Maroon on the forecheck. Avs down in their own end. Played up here. Chipped by Logan O'Connor. Trying to get that one to the middle. Tampa keeps it in the attacking zone, though, and sends it behind Kemper. Here's Belmar after it. Out to Ruda. Ruda with a long shot that gets blocked. Back the other way. Here comes Colorado. It's Newhook into the offensive zone. Looking to get a pass through, but not able to. Trying to get it back the other way. Here's Comfer now to the point. Colorado setting up in the offensive zone. Down low. Off glass. Tampa trying to clear. Byram pinches but can't keep it in. He'll dump it back from the blue line now as everybody gets out. Behind the net, it's Vasilevsky. Trying to send it up the boards. Colorado on the forecheck into the middle. There's a chance! That chance doesn't get in on goal as it's blocked away. Colorado keeps it in, though, at more attacking zone time. Devon Taves with it. 8:30 to go in the first. Sends it back down low. Now to the other side. Manson plays it. Half boards. Colorado still with possession. Then it comes out to the neutral zone. They'll have to regroup again. Dump deep. Darren Helm will chase against Jan Ruda. Heavy on the forecheck, but the Lightning clear. And Colorado again back to their own zone. Here's Lehkonen with it. 8 minutes to go in the first period. Good stretch of play here without any whistles. Brought up by Colorado. Stolen away by Paul. Bad turnover there. Kemper bails out McKinnon, who had an awful turnover there, but Kemper makes the save. Cirelli scored, Porfirio. Moved up now by Lehkonen into the offensive zone. Played by McKinnon. Moved now. Taken by Hagel. And Tampa is able to send it up ice into the offensive zone. Heavy in again on the forecheck. Colorado can't clear. Here's Chernak out high. Long shot. Blocked away by Kemper. Up and out of play. And we'll get a whistle here as the Avalanche goaltender keeping them in this one. Great opportunities for the Lightning. Now up to 9 shots on goal, but the lead stays 1-0. As Tampa getting a lot of chances here early. Colorado not so much. And the Lightning have come ready to play here in game number 4. But we're going to head to another commercial break. It will be an offensive zone face-off coming for the Lightning, in the Avalanche end when we get back from this commercial. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Please don't forget, it really means a lot if you can hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Just trying to grow a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy the games, have some fun, and talk hockey. So thank you guys for the support. Really appreciate it. Only 1 goal so far. Anthony Cirelli on a rebound. And Colorado stuck still at 1 shot on goal in this game. For a while there, they had a second shot, but it's like they went back, looked at the official score, went back and looked at the replays and ended up taking one away. So now it's only 1 official shot for the Avalanche. And it seems like Tampa's got a lot of energy and a lot of jump here on home ice. They obviously had a very good Game 3 to get their first win of the series. And now, here we are in Game 4. They're off to a very good start in the first period. And they have come ready to play tonight. Home cooking has been really good for Tampa here in this series so far. That turnover from McKinnon was absolutely brutal. And he doesn't, he's not a bad turnover. Like, he's not a turnover machine. That's not a guy that usually turns it over like that. And that one was really rough. Gave Nick Paul a golden opportunity, but Kemper made the save. Here we are now back from the commercial. 1 back defensively by Colorado off the draw. And they're going to move this one up and out of the zone. Into the offensive zone. High slot now. Shot there from Kadri. Not able to get it through. Tampa doing a good job getting back defensively. Played now. Kadri with it. Plays it down low. Trying to find Nichushkin, but it's taken by Andre Palat. And Palat will throw it off of Landeskog. Landeskog keeps it in for Colorado. So here are the Avs with another chance. Devon Taves, high slot. Shot! That's blocked on the way through. Colorado still trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Finally, Tampa is able to lift it up and out. Bringing it back up ice, though. The Avalanche are back on the attack. Taves for Kadri. Kadri down low for Nichushkin in the corner. Back to the point. Devon Taves into the middle. Here's Makar. Long shot. Second chance there. Nichushkin just can't get it by. Good opportunity on the near side post for Nichushkin there, but he couldn't get it on goal past Vasilevsky. Around now, and I think that might have just went wide. I don't think he actually got it in on the goalie. Trying to take it now. Brought up by Taves into the corner. Here comes Rantanen on the forecheck. Back to get it now is Hedman. Hedman sends it to Hagel. Moved up and all the way down, but icing coming against the Lightning. 5:52 to go in the first. We'll get a whistle here. The Lightning ice the puck, and the Avalanche will have an offensive zone face-off. So we tick just under 6 minutes to go in the first. Man, I don't know if it's just me or if you guys feel it too, but doesn't it feel like this game is absolutely flying by so far? Like, we're down to less than 6 minutes in the first. It feels like it's going by really fast here, but maybe that's just me. Moss, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. We got a quick shot right off the draw there for Colorado. Vasi covers it, and that should bring us now, I believe, to our final commercial break of the first. As again, we're under 6 minutes to go in the period, and we go to our final commercial break. So still a 1-0 lead here for Tampa Bay, but obviously a lot of hockey left to be played. We're only in period number 1, and I am very, very confident in saying that this one goal is not going to be the only goal of the game. So I think we're going to see some more action as this one goes along. John, what's going on? Welcome in. Gun Puppy, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Victoria, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming by. Good to see you in the chat. Thanks for watching. Final commercial break here, the first period. Michael, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. All right, here we go. 5:51 to go in the first. Back from the commercial break, and one back now. Played to Devon Taves at the point. That shot attempt is blocked. Kaloran gets it out of the zone, and it's back down. Offsides though against the Lightning, and we got another quick whistle here. Hey, thank you, 7883. Really appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying. Based on the seasons that they had this year, the first team was definitely better than the second. I mean, maybe players overall in their careers, maybe the second team, but based on just this season, which that's what it's based on, is just this season, the first team all-star selections were absolutely the first team guys. By way better defense than the second team. And I mean, obviously Matthews 60 goals, like, yeah, no, the first team deserved it. TCB, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Hey, John with the 25. Let's get some dono hype in the chat for John. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dropping a 25 on the stream. Let's get that dono hype. Thank you so much. That is awesome, John. Really appreciate it. $5:11 to go in the first. And it will be a face-off now in the offensive zone for Colorado. The Lightning win it back defensively. They move it up. Here's Kucherov. Taken now by Nichushkin. Into the offensive zone. Dumped in behind Vasilevsky. 4:50 to go in the first. Trying to send it up now. Kucherov passes to the middle. Lightning come up ice. Into the offensive zone. Here's Tampa Bay. Back for Stamkos. Stamkos shot. And a sick glove save there by Kemper. As he snags that one. Stamkos trying to go right under the bar with it. And Kemper grabs it with the glove. I'll tell you what. He's been outstanding in this first period. For all the talk about Darcy Kuemper and him not being good or him not even, maybe not even starting this game, Darcy Kuemper has been fantastic in this first period. And that was a brilliant save on Steven Stamkos, grabbing it with the glove. 11 shots now for the Lightning. 4:37 to go in the first. Colorado only has 2. And that's one back. Ross Colton. Shot attempt gets blocked off glass. Playing it around now. Down in the corner. Here's Erik Johnson. D to D. Played now. Jack Johnson up the boards. Colorado trying to get it out of their zone. Finally poked to neutral ice. Wesley, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. It's played here by Tampa into the offensive zone. Jack Johnson goes back to get it. Colorado regains possession. Playing it out high now. Here's Darren Helm. His shot attempt gets blocked by Corey Perry. Then he throws it down low. Josh Manson steps up and lays a good hit, but Tampa gets it out. Back now in the neutral zone. Lightning have it. Here's Bellemare to Maroon into the offensive end. Pat Maroon pulls it to the backhand. Spins away in the corner. Bogosian with it now. Looking to get it in front. That goes off of Nash. Playing it out now to the point. Back to Maroon, who sends it deep below the goal line. Josh Manson first to it. Over to Bo Byram. Byram trying to chip it up the wall, but it's kept in by Bellemare. Nash now to Bellemare. Bellemare sends it to Maroon. Maroon's below the goal line. Back out high. Good shift here for the fourth line of the Lightning. Long shot. That one just deflected wide. Tracy, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Another shot attempt. That one gets blocked on the way through, but we get a whistle, and it's going to be an interference penalty coming against Colorado. Looks like the first power play of the game is going to go to the Tampa Bay Lightning. It is 2 minutes for interference. And it is Darren Helm to the penalty box. Lightning to the man advantage now with 3:03 to go in the first period, and they'll have a chance to extend the lead to 2. Cirelli has the goal, Michael. What is Helm doing there? What is Darren Helm doing there? Like, the guy didn't have the puck, and he just, took him down from behind, like he was getting a free run at a quarterback. Like, I don't know what Helm was doing there, but made an easy interference call, and now here's Tampa Bay setting up in the offensive zone. Moved across to the half boards. Kucherov. Kucherov high top of the circle. Shot. Nice save there by Kuemper. Another good stop for Darcy Kuemper. Traffic in front. Kucherov gets it back to Palat into the middle, trying to find Stamkos on the backhand. His shot attempt gets blocked. And that gets moved up now over the red line into the offensive zone. Colorado shorthanded chance. Vasilevsky's got to get a piece of that one. Christine, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Into the offensive zone now. Taken by Hedman. And it's back out to the neutral zone. Avalanche doing a good job standing up at the blue line. Now Perry trying to get it by Lehkonen. Nichushkin gets it out. And here's Val Nichushkin up ice, trying to drive in on the D. Sergachev keeps him to the outside as the puck goes to the corner. The Lightning take it, and they'll carry it back. Still 55 seconds of power play time as Killorn rips a shot wide. Side of the net now, taken by Nichushkin, and he clears it out. 45 seconds left in the Tampa power play. 1:45 to go here in the first period. Erik Johnson plays it for Colorado. He's going to lift it all the way down the ice again, and a good job here on the PK by the Avalanche. Sergachev gets it to Ross Colton, and the Lightning will try and come up ice once again. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Stolen away here now by Colorado. Here they come shorthanded. Top of the circle. Shot! Vasilevsky has to fight that one off. But he does, and the Lightning come back the other way into the middle. Here's Killorn on the backhand. Kuemper makes another stop, and he's going to cover it as we get a whistle with 1:10 remaining in the period and 8 seconds to go on the Lightning power play. They'll have an offensive zone face-off just to the left of Darcy Kemper. Darcy Kemper's left, that is. I guess from your TV screen, it would be the right side of the ice. AJ, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Gary, welcome. Thank you for watching. Jesse, welcome in. Kyle, welcome. Awesome to have you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Trying to work it around now. Sorelli trying to get one from a sharp angle. That goes through the... Nobody can get it in on goal. Power play comes to an end. Tampa still has it, though, in the offensive zone. It remains a 1-0 game. Down in the corner. Trying to send it up now. Here's Hagel. Back to the point. Chernak with a bomb that's deflected to the sideboards. Palat with it now. 40 seconds to go. Back to the point. Long shot there. Kemper makes another stop. Sorelli in the corner against Devon Taves. Played up to Landeskog, who's trying to backhand it out of the zone. It's kept in by McDonough. And here's Sorelli. He gets taken down. Lightning have it back. They dump it. And it's brought up now into the offensive zone. Move to the middle. Off a skate there of Hedman. Final seconds of the first. Lightning back the other way. Not going to get a shot off as it's poked in the neutral zone. And that is going to do it for a very fast-moving first period here. Lots of pace. Lots of flow to this game. 1-0 Lightning on an early goal. Less than a minute in from Anthony Sorelli. And that is the only goal so far as Tampa takes the 1-0 lead into the intermission. We have 20 minutes down, 40 minutes of action to go. But we're going to have some time to hang out and chill in the chat during this first intermission, as we'll have a bit of a break here while we wait for period number 2 to begin. Thank you guys all so much for watching. It's great to have you in the chat. Really appreciate it. And please don't forget, it helps the channel a ton and is very much appreciated and helpful if you can hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet and are new to the channel. Every little bit helps, and fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I cover the entire NHL. I'm a huge hockey fan in general, and we're just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, have fun, and appreciate you all being here tonight. Colorado hadn't lost on the road in the playoffs, Michael, until last game. That was their first road loss of this postseason. And then, obviously, we'll see what happens here tonight. Radio Free, what's going on? Welcome. John, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Let me try and look it up. John, I don't know, obviously, without looking it up, but, oh, great. Looks like the NHL app is, oh, no, all right, now it wants to work. Let's see, Nazem Kadri played in that first period. Never mind, the app just crashed. Give me a second. I will say it was a very, quiet period for him, but I'm not surprised given... Oh, does the app not have time on ice anymore? Oh, it keeps crashing. I don't know what is going on with this. It keeps crashing. Anyway, I don't know his ice time. I doubt it was all that high, though. And he had that one opportunity where he ripped a shot from the left side down near the face-off circle. But other than that, he didn't look all that involved. But he's not gonna be a game-changing player with a major thumb injury. I mean, they're just trying to get anything they can get out of him. I mean, I wouldn't. You're certainly not watching 100% fully healthy Nazem Kadri play. So you're not going to see him dominating the game like he was earlier in the playoffs at times. Hey, Corey, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. 4:57 time on ice. Okay, so he played about 5 minutes, which is about a quarter of the period. Again, not huge minutes, but I mean, honestly, that's honestly more than I thought. I thought you were going to say like somewhere around like 3:30 or something like that. So that's actually more ice time than I thought. But yeah, I mean, it's not like he played half the period. For now, Brian, Vasilevsky is still king. Vasi is king for now until somebody dethrones him. Now, Shesterkin obviously had the much better, he had a better regular season. I won't say much better, but he had a better regular season and certainly was the runaway Vezina winner this year. But as far as overall, Vasilevsky is still king and will be until somebody truly comes in and not just has 1 year better, but really dethrones him by taking over that clear top spot. And right now, it's still Vasi on top. Steve, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Ryan, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Ronaldo fan, welcome in. We are at the first intermission here. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay with the 1-0 lead. Yeah, of course he's going to say that, Brian. What do you think the coach is going to do? Go out there and say, well, yeah, Kadri's, playing at 70%. His thumb isn't healed. He's not going to be good in the face-off. Of course the coach is going to say he has no limitations. They're not going to give any sort of anything that the other team can use as something to go after, So he's gonna say that, but in reality, there's no way he's 100% right now. He had thumb surgery like a few weeks ago. Like, you don't just come back from that. He's playing injured right now. Caden, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it definitely wasn't. That's just coach speak. That is called coach speak right there. Shady Side, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Hasn't Matt Calvert been out for like the last 3 years though, Rocks? Like, Matt Calvert, that's a name I haven't heard in a little while. He hasn't played since like 2019, I feel like. I don't remember the year exactly, but it's been a while. Yes, Bolts definitely had a good first period. Absolutely. Johnny, what's going on? Welcome in. Joshua, great to have you. Johnny, Joshua, great to have you in the stream, guys. Thank you for watching. Matt Calvert last played an NHL game. We're at intermission. I'll look it up for you, Rocks. He got injured. Like, I liked Matt Calvert a lot. He was like a real like spark plug type player. Oh no, never mind. He hasn't been out as long as I thought. He played 18 games last year. How did he play 18 games last year? I don't even remember him playing last year. He played 18 games. He hasn't been retired as long as I thought. It must have been like, so obviously he only played 18 games. So that's when the injury was career ending at that point. But wow, I was way off on that. I thought he hadn't played in a while. His last full season was 2019. That was the last year that he played all 82 games. He had 26 points, which for a fourth-line guy is not bad at all. He had 58 penalty minutes. Then he played 50 games in 2019-2020, but I remember he got hurt at one point that year. And then last season, 2021, he played 18 games, which I don't even remember him playing last year. He only had 3 assists, and his injury was career-ending at that point. Once he got hurt again, and that was it for Calvert. And I believe he officially retired pretty much as soon as he got injured again. I liked him though. He was one of my like favorite fourth line type guys. He was like smaller dude, like wasn't a big player, but wasn't afraid to throw some hits, could drop the gloves when he needed to. Was just one of those high energy spark plug type guys, and I was a big fan of Calvert. He played for a long time in Columbus. He was actually one of my favorite players on the Blue Jackets for a while that he was there. I mean, Brian, honestly, I think Avalanche may have had more possession time than the Lightning in that period. I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. But the Avalanche did have long periods of time where they were controlling the puck, but nothing was getting through to the net. Like, they weren't getting actual shots in on Vasilevsky. So, maybe the only thing Colorado dominated in would have been puck possession time, but they weren't getting shots on goal. They weren't getting high-quality offensive chances. Tampa definitely had way better quality of chances than the Avalanche. The Lightning had way more shots on goal and scored the only goal of the period. So I don't know what ESPN people are talking about, but I mean maybe Colorado had more possession time, but the quality of chances were way in Tampa's favor. No, he's not that old, Rocks. Calvert's only 32 years old. So he wasn't that old. It was the injury that got him. It was that he got hurt that second time, the 2 years in a row that he got hurt, that second time it was career ending. Juan, what's going on? Welcome in. Ike, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, Brian. Yeah, no, that's the old days when they only had one Zamboni. That's the old days for sure. But yeah, Calvert's only 32. He was drafted in, I want to say 2008, if I remember correctly. Best current player in the league, Connor McDavid, Tua. Connor McDavid. I honestly think Connor McDavid could maybe be the most talented player to ever play in the NHL. But like, taking eras into account, I don't like comparing players from different eras because I think it's way too difficult. Because the game's changed so much. Like the game in 1980 is so different than it is now. And the game in 1950 was so different than it was in 1980. So I don't like comparing players from different eras because just hockey is so different than it used to be. But I think when you look at it from a pure talent standpoint, like pure talent, skating ability, puck moving ability, just what he can do with the puck on his stick, the speed that he can play the game at. Now, obviously, guys from the 70s and 80s never got the chance to play the game at the speed that Connor McDavid plays the game at because equipment wasn't as good. Nutrition and training wasn't as good. The game of hockey wasn't the speed game then that it is now. So those guys never got a chance to play at the speed that McDavid plays at. So again, that another reason I don't like comparing different eras, but I think when you look at it from a pure talent standpoint, with current training, current nutrition, current equipment, I think McDavid might be the most talented player to ever play hockey. He might be the most talented player to ever play the sport because the sport has just gone up and up and up. Like, the most talented player, 30 years ago is so different than what the most talented player is now. So, again, I just think the way that he plays the game, I don't know if we've ever seen it before, with that level of control at such high speeds. I guess is almost probably the biggest thing that stands out for me, for McDavid, is his ability to do everything at such a high speed. Like, a lot of players can make great dekes, a lot of players can make great passes, but McDavid does everything like 5 miles an hour faster than everybody else. And that's what I think really stands out for me, is what he can do at that top speed. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure, some people will agree, some people won't. That's the thing with opinions, and I've never seen a player do what Connor McDavid can do at the speed that Connor McDavid does it. And I mean, I've only been watching hockey, 20 years, because, that's, I'm 25, so I've been watching hockey, say, for 20 years. And that's what I've seen over the years, is, his speed is unreal. Yes, Gretzky is an ex-Oiler, and McDavid is also an Oiler. I don't know if McDavid's ending with the Oilers is going to be the same as Gretzky's, but I don't know. We'll see. That's to be determined, obviously, but Lucas, what's going on? Welcome in. Islanders big fan. Good to see you in the chat. Donovan, no, I would not have. I would have started Kemper. I think once you have, once you determine a starter, I mean, I think you got to give that starter the benefit of the doubt. Logic, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that's something that we'll never really know, Brian, because, you could try and imagine prime Wayne Gretzky in 1985, playing now, but the game's changed so much. Like, what would Wayne Gretzky be like now if he, grew up in the 2000s instead of, growing up and playing through, the late 60s through the 70s, and then making, the NHL, and, 79 or 80 was his rookie year. So, like, what if you took Wayne Gretzky and gave him modern equipment, modern nutrition, modern training, modern coaching from 4 or 5 years old all the way through juniors into the NHL. That's something that it's all hypothetical. You'd never know. You would never know what he would turn into with all the modern stuff that we have now. Avi, what's going on? Welcome in. Christopher, good to see you in the chat. Grace, thank you for watching. Really appreciate you being here. We are probably pretty close to starting this second period here. It's a 1-0 Bolts lead. Early goal from Cirelli. The only goal so far. And obviously a heavy shot advantage for Tampa Bay. Although Colorado had more puck possession than the shot count would lead on. But they weren't able to get anything, really a lot in on goal. That was the problem, is they weren't really getting anything through. So I would say Tampa definitely had the better first period. We'll see what period 2 brings us here. Yes. All right, here we go now. Ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Teams lined up at center ice, and we are underway as the Lightning win it back. Period 2 has started here in game number 4. Trying to work it around. Lightning now in the offensive zone. Avalanche trying to chip it out. All the way down, Ryan McDonough back to get it. McDonough rims it around the wall, past Cirelli, got into Hagel, and Cirelli plays it up into the offensive zone. Here's Tampa Bay. Chernak now sends it deep. Hey, Rangers fan, welcome back. Thanks for coming in. Played by Cirelli down low in the offensive zone, looking for a wraparound play. Kemper able to stick that to the corner. Here's McKinnon. He takes the hit to move it up the wall. Lehkonen trying to get it out. He can't. Mean Girl Hockey, what's going on? Welcome in. Kyle, welcome. And that's cleared all the way down. Played up now by Palat. He gets checked, and Colorado sends it deep. Here's Nazem Kadri chasing. Setting it behind the net. Worked up the boards. Move through the middle here into the offensive zone. Chasing down now is Kucherov. Playing it out high, kept in by Bogosian. Long shot there, blocked in front. Rebound chance sent wide. Colorado first to it. Nichushkin now out of the zone. Will carry it out here for the Avs into the offensive end. Johnson gets it deep. Kadri chases, gives it away, and Tampa comes back the other way and out. Steve, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Chance now trying to get it out on the side of the net. Tampa more pressure. Colorado keeps it out, though. Moves up over the red line into the offensive end. Trying to work this one around. Down low behind Vasilevsky. Played here to Chernak, and he's going to clear it out. Lightning again. Nick Paul chasing. Beats out the icing. Hit by Manson, but the forecheck continues here for Tampa Bay as they look to gain possession in the offensive zone. Outshooting Colorado 17-4 in this game. Mike and Julie, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Taken now by McCarr. Keeps it. Plays it down low. Logan O'Connor. Checked there by McDonough, but gets it through to Compher. Back to O'Connor in the near side corner. Cycle game going now for Colorado. Trying to play it around. Chance out here. McCarr with a blast. That gets blocked by Corey Perry. Second chance shot goes wide. Working it out high now. Here's Cale Makar again. Fires one in. Vasilevsky makes a save, and we get a whistle and a little pushing and shoving after the play. 17:07 to go in the second. And we get a scrum going here in the crease. As everybody comes together and exchanges their hellos for the first time in the second period. And Vasilevsky there, able to hold the post and make a good stop on Makar. It will be an ozone draw for Colorado. Here we go now. McKinnon can't win the draw. It's taken back by Hedman off the face-off by Tampa Bay. Cirelli up the boards, but he can't get it out. Colorado keeps it in. Here's a chance. McKinnon! And that one just misses wide. Trying to work it around now. Tampa clears it out to the neutral zone. Here's Taves. Rantanen at the red line. Into the offensive zone. Colorado back on the attack. They sneak one through. And Vasilevsky's able to keep it out. Good pad stop there. Cirelli clears for the Lightning. And Colorado regroups. They've had some good chances, though, here these past couple of shifts. Looking for the tying goal. They're only one shot away. Here's Cogliano in the corner on the forecheck. Colorado now up to 7 shots. So having a better start here to the second. They've already almost matched their shot total from the first period here in the second. And we're only not even 4 minutes in. Shot from the top of the circle there. We got a penalty call coming up. And it looks like this one's going to be on Tampa Bay. Yes, it is. Interference call against the Lightning. And Colorado's going to go to the power play. First power play opportunity for the Avalanche, and this is a big one. Hedman, Victor Hedman heading off to the penalty box. Interference call, 16:03 to go in the second, and it is going to be a power play chance now for the Avs to tie this game. Tampa had one in the first period. They did not score. We'll see if Colorado can or if the Lightning kill it off. Trying to work it around now. Sideboards. Playing it in the offensive zone. Landeskog down low. Played around here. Back out high. Makar, long shot. That one off glass. Tampa trying to chip it out. Makar keeps it in. Moved across here. Colorado out high with it. Trying to work this one around. R. Wild, what's going on? Paul, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Good to see you guys in the chat. 1:22 still to go on the power play here for the Avalanche as they're set up in the offensive zone. Trying to work it around. 15:17 to go in the second. Rantanen on the half board. Sends it to the corner. Back to Rantanen. Plays it himself. Down low. Now back to the point. Makar walks it to the middle. Passes back down low. Trying to get in front. Good job by McDonough to break that up, but Makar keeps it in. Here's a chance for Colorado. Spin around. Landeskog with a shot sent wide. 50 seconds now to go on the power play. Makar, shot there, gets blocked to the corner. McKinnon, pass over now. Rantanen off a skate. Then it bounces in front and they score! Colorado ties it. It's a 1-1 game. A power play goal for the Avalanche. Ties it up here with 14:43 to go in the second. And I think that last bounced off of McKinnon. And that might be Mac's goal as the Avalanche even this thing up at 1. And we have ourselves a 1-1 hockey game. And good things happen when you get the puck to the net, and that is a great example. Most goals are not snipes. Most goals are dirty, grinding, get to the front of the net, get rebounds, deflections, whatever you can types of goals, and that was one right there. And that is how most goals in hockey are scored. That is why every single coach from the time you're 4 years, 5 years old, all the way through any level of hockey is going to tell you to get to the net and get pucks to the net. And right now, it is a 1-1 hockey game now as Tampa brings it into the offensive zone. That one gets ripped around. Christopher, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Trying to move it here. Taken back the other way. Here comes Tampa into the offensive zone. Here's Hedman driving in, and he gets hacked going in towards the goal. And Tampa's going to get their own power play chance here as it's going to be a hooking penalty against Colorado. And Victor Hedman, who's trying to drive to the net there, ends up drawing the penalty. And now Tampa will get their own crack at getting a power play goal and trying to get the lead back. So back-to-back power plays here, one for each team, as we're going to now, I believe, go to a commercial break. It's going to be a hooking call against the Avalanche. And Tampa Bay will have a power play chance when we get back. And this is going to be a big opportunity for the Lightning to try and get their lead back here in this game. Colorado just scored to tie it, and now Tampa's going to get a chance to answer. As we head off now to our first commercial. First commercial of period number 2. Hey, thank you, Porfirio. Appreciate it. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Great to have you in the chat. Please don't forget it means a lot if you can hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams, welcome and wanted here. I'll be streaming all postseason long, well, which is not much left of it, but fans of all teams, welcome. Just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy the games, have fun, and enjoy hockey. I gotta see a replay on it, Reaper. I mean, I'm at live speed. It's tough to tell at live speed, especially from the TV angle. It's not like I'm right there at ice level. Without looking at a replay on it, I really can't have much of an opinion on it. But what I do know is that it's going to be a huge opportunity here for the Lightning. And a very important kill for the Avalanche coming up here. Very important kill for the Avalanche. No, I still have my regular job, Tua. I still do videos throughout the off season, all different hockey-related stuff. Some of it, things that are happening now, like the draft and trades and signings and stuff. Some of it more like hockey history type stuff as well in the off season. No, there'll be some streams to it. There'll be some hangout streams. I'll probably be streaming for the first round of the draft. And there'll be streams. I mean, there'll be more like just kind of hanging out, talking about stuff that's happening or whatever. There obviously no games going on, but there'll still be stuff on the channel. We are underway now. Lightning set up in the offensive zone. Trying to work this one around in the attacking end. Trying to play it here. His pass gets deflected away to the corner, but Kucherov will have it. And the Lightning keep it in the offensive zone out high to Stamkos. Back to Kucherov. Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. I do not have a DVR, Dan. No. And I've never coached. I'd love to coach. I think coaching would be really fun, but I've never coached hockey for anybody, but I do think coaching would be really fun. Taking around now. Here's Nichushkin in the corner. He's trying to get it out, but Stamkos gets it back to Perry, and the Lightning still have it in the offensive end. Played over now. Stamkos can't get the one-timer off. May have had a shot at a goal there if he could have connected, but he fanned on the shot. Colorado still can't clear, though. 25 seconds left on the Tampa power play. Hedman out high. Trying to get their lead back. Played to the corner. Here's Palat to Kucherov. Down low to Perry. And Kemper able to hold the post, and he covers that one. And we get a whistle with 16 seconds to go on the power play. 12:03 to go here in the second period. So we are approaching the halfway mark of this game. And this game is still tied 1-1. Tampa with a goal in the first. Colorado with a goal here in the second. And the Avalanche on an important penalty kill here, trying to keep this game tied. Now less than 20 seconds away from killing this thing off. And long shot there, gets blocked out of the zone. Good job by the Avalanche again. Taken now by Sergachev, and Lehkonen will dump it deep. That's going to do it for the power play. That will do it for the power play. We're back to full strength, 5-on-5 hockey. Calvin, what is going on? Welcome in, and this game remains 1-1. Moved up now into the offensive end. Here's Comfer. Pass through to Landeskog. Landeskog now back to the point. Johnson sends it deep. Worked around now to Rantanen. Ghost, what's going on? Welcome in. Period number 2 here, closing in on the halfway point of this game with 11:20 to go. That puck flips up into the bench, and we'll get a whistle here. 1-1 still, all tied up. And that was a pretty solid PK there for Colorado. All right, have a good night, Rangers fan. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. My favorite team, Calvin, is the Boston Bruins. I am from Massachusetts, so they're my home team. But I love hockey in general, and always have. I watch all different teams around the league, as many games as I can, and just love hockey in general. Is into the offensive zone now. Move to the middle. Lightning gonna clear it out. Brought up the other way. Into the offensive end. Killorn can't get a shot off. Work now to the neutral zone. That one gets worked around. Back to the point. Colorado offensive end, but nobody's home at the blue line, and that comes out to the neutral zone. Played over now. Moved up into the offensive end. Dumped deep by the Lightning. Heavy contact down in the corner. Manson goes down. Lightning have it. Here's Maroon. Maroon will cycle it back deep for Belmar. Belmar lets it get through to Nash. Looking for a play in front. Trying to work this one around now. Good shift here for the Lightning fourth line. Belmar loses the puck, though. Here's Manson trying to chip it up the boards. He gets it to the middle to Helm, and out of the zone comes Colorado. Back the other way into the offensive end. They send it around deep. Riley Nash first to it. Heavy forecheck coming, though, from the Avalanche as we tick past the halfway point. McCarr gets knocked down. Lightning come away with the puck. Here's Nash dumped into the offensive end. 9:45 to go now in the second. Working it around, and we've passed the halfway mark here of this game. Working around, Kadri takes a hit to get it to Johnson. Here's McCarr. McCarr off glass. Chip to the middle. And Jan Rutta will take it back now for Tampa Bay. He passes to Hedman. Hedman over the red line into the offensive zone. Trying to get through the D. Backhand. And he scores! What a backhand from Victor Hedman. Beautiful goal from the D-man. And it's a 2-1 lead for Tampa Bay with 9:18 to go in the second. And that is one that Darcy Kuemper would like back. And as well as Kuemper is played in this game, particularly in the first period, that is one that he would probably like back. Just getting beat low blocker side by a backhand from Hedman. Looks like he was a little bit surprised by the shot. And it just beats him. Low blocker side. I mean, that's one that you really need your goaltender to come up with. And just like that, the Lightning are back in front 2-1. And they got the 1-goal lead again. Yeah, Kemper's got to make that save if you're going to win a Stanley Cup. Taken now by Perry. Lightning are back in the offensive zone. We've got 8:50 to go here in the second. It was a great backhand from Hedman, but you've got to... If you're going to win a Stanley Cup, your goaltender's got to make that save. I mean, that's... It was a great shot, a great backhand, kind of a fluttering puck, but he's got to get a piece of that. I mean, whether it's the blocker, whether it's the pad, something's got to get a piece of that. Patrick, what's going on? Ellie, welcome in. Pokemon Legend, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. We go to a commercial break now. Past the halfway point of this game. Second period action, and Tampa's got the 2-1 lead back on a backhand goal from Victor Hedman. And the Lightning go back on top here by 1. And we'll see if the Avs can answer or if the Lightning remain in front. But pretty good hockey game overall. Good pace to it. Lots of back and forth action. And Tampa with the 1-goal lead. At least this game's close. Honestly, after the way that, game 2 was 7-0, game 3 was 6-2. After a couple of one-sided games, I'm very happy to see a 1-goal game here this, past the halfway point. Obviously, it could bust open in the third. Maybe the third period ends up being one-sided one way or the other. But so far, it's been a very close game, and I am happy to see that for sure. It is 22 shots for the Lightning, 11 for the Avalanche. All right, back from the commercial break now. KC, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Second period action. We got 8:44 to go. And it's going to be a neutral zone face-off just outside of the Colorado end. Boston Kid, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to see you in the chat. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Moved up now. Kicked to the offensive zone by Colorado, but the Lightning send it right back out. Down in the corner now, coming in. Trying to work it deep. Forecheck from the Bolts. Colorado moves it. They get it to the middle and out of the zone. Here's Landeskog into the offensive end. Good move on Hedman. Trying to get pass over, but it's poked away. Nichushkin. Spin around shot goes wide, but we got a whistle. And hold on a second. I think it's going to be a Colorado power play here. Steven Stamkos is skating into the penalty box. And Colorado, who has a power play goal in this game, is going to get their second opportunity with the man advantage as Stamkos goes to the penalty box. I believe it it's either hooking or, yeah, it looks like a hook. Yeah, right in on the hand there of Landeskog. So, hooking call there against Stamkos. 2-minute power play now for Colorado. We'll see if they can tie this thing up. So here we are now. Avalanche setting up in the attacking zone. 7:47 to go here in the second period. Played over there, top of the circle. That shot gets blocked. And it will go up and on a play. We'll get a whistle. Still a minute and a half on the Avalanche power play. They'll have an offensive zone face-off coming up, looking to tie this game. Wow, Avalanche are 50% on the power play so far in this series. Lightning are only 1 for 14. So... top of the circle now. Here's Makar with it out high. Plays it through to Rantanen. John, what's going on? Welcome in. Nomander, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I don't know if it's going to Nomander, but I certainly would love it if it did, for sure. Hey, thank you, Patricia. Appreciate it. Played over now. Here's Landeskog. And his pass attempt goes off a stick and is cleared out of the zone by Killorn. 50 seconds now to go on Colorado's power play. They got to get it back into the offensive end. Killorn pokes it away again, but can't get it out. Trying to work it now out to the blue line. Here's Colorado over to Makar. Makar with a shot. Big save there by Vasilevsky. And the rebound chance goes wide as well. 30 seconds to go. Here's Makar again to the middle. And McDonough gets a stick on his shooting attempt. Puck's in the middle now. Work to the sideboards. Trying to work this over. Here's McKinnon. Spins back. Out high. Rantanen to McKinnon. McKinnon trying to work it in front. Vasilevsky able to get a piece of it. Behind the net, Colorado still has it. Final 7 seconds of the power play. McKinnon with a long shot from out high, and Vasilevsky covers it. Good stop there. And with 4 seconds to go on the power play, it will be an offensive zone faceoff for Colorado. But Andrei Vasilevsky with a good save there on McKinnon. 6:15 now to go left in this second period. I'm not sure, Brandon. I don't think so. If he was, it was very, very brief. I remember Kemper with Minnesota. I remember Kemper with Arizona, and obviously now with Colorado. And if he was anywhere else, it would have been a very short amount of time. But I'm not sure. But I remember him with Minnesota and Arizona. Hey, thank you, Mike. Really appreciate it. Welcome in. Glad you're enjoying. Vasi made another nice glove save there. We're back to back to a 5-on-5 here. And it's one back now by the Lightning as they look to work it out of their zone, except it goes up and out of play. And we'll get a whistle now with 5:59 remaining in the second. Nash has been in since Braden Point went out, no Mander. Braden Point's out with an injury for the last 2 games, and Nash has been in. Maybe, Brandon. Let me look here. It may have been a short stint with LA. Let me see. Yes, he played 19 games with the Kings in 2017-2018 before being traded to Arizona. So it was a short stint, but he played a number of years in Minnesota as the backup. Then he went to LA for the 2017-2018 season and only played 19 games with the Kings and then was traded to Arizona, spent 3 more years in Arizona, and then obviously got traded here to Colorado last offseason. So he was with the Kings, and it was a short stint. Alec, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Coming back now from the commercial break. We're down to the final few minutes of this second period. And Tampa with the 1-goal lead. Bert, what's going on? Welcome in. Kucherov's looked fine. He's played well. Yeah, he's looked like his pretty normal Nikita Kucherov. Steve, what's going on? Welcome in. Playing it around now. Lightning in the defensive zone. Avalanche trying to get it into the middle, but the Lightning steal. Here's Cirelli up ice. Into the offensive zone. Tampa Bay on the rush. Top of the circle. Shot gets blocked up high. Trying to work it around now. And that one goes up and out of play, so we get a whistle. Nope, Nazem Kadri is playing tonight. No, Mander. 5:40 to go in the second. And Tampa Bay with the 2-1 lead still. Offensive zone face-off for the Lightning. 5:40 left in period 2. And linesman didn't like the puck drop, so they're going to redo it. That's looking pretty good right now, no Mander. I mean, these teams have a lot of offense, so they could always potentially explode in the third. But right now, that's looking pretty good. Thank you, KC. Appreciate it. Moved over now. McDonough. Shot goes wide. Lightning trying to work it around in the offensive zone. Played up over the red line into the offensive end. Here's Colorado now to the middle. Trying to get it back for Makar. Makar will skate it out high, pass in. Long shot, knocked down, and Sergachev can't get it out of the zone. Colorado keeps it for now. Pass out high, Makar again, fires one through. That one just misses wide. Down in the corner. We're ticking now, 5:05 left in the period. Taken by the Lightning after a good save from Vasi, and all the way down it's cleared. Avs have to go back and regroup. It's Eric Johnson. Johnson turns it over. Lightning have it now. Kucherov to Hagel. Back deep, and McKinnon will backhand it out of the zone. Colorado coming back the other way into the offensive end. Here's Logan O'Connor. Throws that one down. Lightning come back the other way. Played up ice into the offensive zone. Andre Palat, pass to the middle. Here's Hedman driving back in. Backhands that one in on Kemper. He makes a save this time. Another chance, and Kemper is going to grab that one and cover it. And we'll get a stoppage here with 4:28 to go in the second. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Lightning coming up. Offensive zone face-off now here for Tampa Bay. One back now. Played by Palat. Over to Kucherov. Now to Hedman. Shot attempt gets blocked out of the zone. And Tampa's got to go back to get it. 4:10 to go here. Final few minutes of period 2. Over the red line, Bogosian into the offensive end. He works it around. Played out back the other way by Colorado. And then they're stood up at the blue line, but they get it in. Here's a play by Kadri back to Manson. Manson works it deep for Lehkonen. Trying to spin it around, and Manson's able to keep it in at the blue line. Colorado on the attack here. Nichushkin with a shot. That gets knocked down in front. Manson steps up once again, keeps it in. Lightning finally get to it on the sideboards and will clear it all the way. Knocked down by Makar, though, at his own blue line, and he'll regroup. Brought into the offensive zone. Back to the neutral zone as Tampa pushes him away at the blue line. Nathaniel, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Lightning have the puck now out of their zone. Belmar into the offensive end. Chased by Manson. Down to the corner. Belmar with the puck. Pass in front. Can't get it through to Maroon. Off glass it goes, and it's cleared by the Avs. Bolts back to get it in their own end. They go D to D. Pass back up, trying to find Maroon. He takes the hit, but gets it deep. Colorado's going to play it now deep in their own zone, looking to send it up the boards. Makar backhands it, but it's gloved down by Patty Maroon. Played through. Taken by Palat. Excuse me, no, that's Nash. Excuse me. Thought they had started making the line change. That was Riley Nash. Tampa has it now. Kemper makes a shoulder save. Trying to go back the other way. Chance through the middle. Can't get a shot off. Nash plays it from the corner. Now down below the goal line. Maroon sends it back to the far side. Ruda pinches to keep it in. 2:20 to go here in the second. Bowden, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Trying to work it out high now. Here's Tampa Bay. Wrapped around the glass. Coming in on the forecheck is Cirelli against Newhook. Played up and out. Cleared there by the Avalanche. And back in on the forecheck comes Tampa Bay. Good offensive zone pressure here. Trying to work it around. 1:40 left here in the period. Shot from Hagel gets blocked. Avalanche get it out to the neutral zone. Cirelli brings it back in for Tampa. Played through here. Cirelli down below the goal line. He's checked by Devon Taves. Played up the boards. In out of the zone comes Colorado, but they can't get it deep. Hagel sends it right back to Killorn. Killorn hit in front of the bench, and we get an offsides as Cirelli drops his glove and is going straight to the locker room. Not exactly sure what happened to Anthony Cirelli there, but he is injured and going right down to the locker room. Ooh. I wonder if he might have got his hand cut there. No, maybe not. Definitely something wrong with his arm there. And he immediately went right to the locker room. So we'll see if Cirelli's able to come back in the third, but right to the locker room there. Immediately grabbed for his arm. We're down now to 1:02 to go here in the second. And Tampa trying to keep it in the offensive zone. They cannot. Back the other way comes Colorado. McKinnon up ice into the offensive zone. 50 seconds to go down below the goal line. Played here by McDonough. 16 shots on goal here in the second period by the Avalanche. 4 times as many as they had in the first. 35 seconds left in the period. 2-1 lead for the Lightning. All the way down. It's in on Vasilevsky, so no icing. And we get a whistle. As Vasilevsky's got to cover that one up with Kadri right in his face. It will be an offensive zone faceoff for the Avalanche. 28.6 now to go in period number 2. And the Avs will have a chance to try and tie this game up with an ozone draw. Coffee Black, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. McKinnon to take the attacking zone draw for the Avalanche. And he wins it back. Makar at the point. Shot attempt gets blocked off of Ross Colton and out of the zone. Chasing now Devon Taves. Colton comes in and lays a hit on him. Trying to send it back out now. 15 seconds left in the period. Brought up now by McKinnon. Moved here now. Corey Perry. Past Nick Paul into the offensive zone. Lightning will chase deep, and that is going to do it. Chance in front. One last stop there by Kemper on Colton in front there, right on the doorstep of the crease. But that is the end of period number 2, and this remains a 2-1 hockey game. And just like at the end of the first period, it is a 1-goal game here at the end of the second. The score is different, but it is still a 1-goal game as we head to the intermission. Second intermission here. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes of action to go. And Tampa leads by 1 on home ice here in game number 4, trying to tie this series up at 2 apiece. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. Please don't forget, it really means a lot and helps a lot if you can hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And we're just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. Really, really appreciate you guys joining tonight, enjoying the stream, enjoying the chat. And it's been a pretty good hockey game. I mean, certainly, I love seeing a 1-goal game as opposed to one that's like 7-0 or 6-2, you know, it's where a one-sided blowout. Very happy that we have a 1-goal game here going into the third. So, should be a fun period coming up. But while we're here at the intermission and at the break, it's time to hear from a sponsor. And that is Score Check. Once again, big thank you to Scott from Score Check for coming on and partnering with the channel. I'm going to run a quick ad right now for Score Check, and then I'll be right back. And we're going to have the rest of the intermission to hang out and chat while we wait for this third to begin. But first, here's a quick word from Score Check, and I'll talk to you guys in just a minute. Hey, everybody. I'm here to talk to you today about Score Check, which is a completely free Google Chrome extension that allows you to look at NHL scores and standings at any time without leaving your current web page. Score Check was created by channel subscriber Scott. who's in the chat, is Smack OG, and Scott is the same software developer who created my automatically updating score ticker that I now use during streams. I'm trying to help Scott get some more users of his score check extension. So if this is something that you guys might be interested in, please check out the link in the description. Again, it's completely free to use. Just takes you to where you can add it to your Google Chrome. And I use it myself. You can look at scores and schedule for today. You can look at scores from yesterday. You can look at the schedule for tomorrow in the NHL. And you can also look at the standings, both by division and by wild card standings, and where the playoff cut line is right then in the NHL. So it's a really cool product. It's a really awesome Google Chrome extension that makes it really, really easy to check NHL scores and standings. Again, obviously, if you're watching this, you're probably a hockey fan. Please check out the link down in the description. If you use Google Chrome, it'll definitely help make your life easier. Thanks, guys, and now back to the regular video. And we are back to our regularly scheduled programming. So, yeah, obviously, Cirelli would be a massive loss for the Tampa Bay Lightning. So we'll see what happens here. Obviously, the way that he immediately grabbed his arm and skated right off the ice and down the tunnel did not look good, but hopefully he's able to come back. If it is like, if he did like pop something out, if he did pop something out, then, you know, it might be something where they can pop it back in and he's good, because I've seen plenty of shoulders just popped back in and they're playing right away again. So, especially with it being the Stanley Cup Final, I think he's going to play if he's at all capable, but if something broke, then obviously that we're looking at probably series over for Cirelli if something actually broke. But yeah, if it was like a separated shoulder, they can put that back in. I watched it happen in high school football multiple times where they just put the shoulder back in and the kid was back out there playing. Happened a few times with kids on my team, so I'm sure with it being the Stanley Cup Final, he would certainly play with a separated shoulder. Hey, there we go, Ryan. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, whatever the injury, until they say what the injury is, I don't know exactly what it is. But we know that he immediately grabbed for his arm and raced right down the tunnel. So unless they give a detailed description, we don't know what it is. I don't think so, Jim. I don't think so. Pretty sure Makar's fine. Oh, if he broke his wrist, he's done for the rest of the series. There's no doubt about that. You can't play hockey with a broken wrist. I mean, if this was like the first round, then yeah, he would have been able to come back possibly after like 3 or 4 weeks, and as long as they, you know, probably splinted it up pretty good to play or whatever, he probably could have maybe could have come back later in the playoffs. But at this point, if he broke his wrist, I don't see any way that he could play with that this early on, like right away. Like, you need to at least let it heal for a couple weeks. Yeah, Florida hired Paul Maurice as their new head coach. So Andrew Brunette obviously was the interim coach, and he's not continuing in that role. He'll probably end up leaving the organization, I would imagine. But yeah, Paul Maurice is the new head coach for Florida. Well, I'm pretty sure that if Trotz wants the Winnipeg job, that he's gonna get the Winnipeg job. I mean, I would imagine he would be their top candidate. I think he's gonna end up in Winnipeg. Like I said that at the beginning of the stream. Someone was asking about Trotz, and I said if I had to pick a place right now, I would pick if I had to guess where he's going, my guess would be Winnipeg. Yeah, I mean he's got over 900 career wins. I mean he's had a phenomenal coaching career. I think Trotz is gonna pretty much be able to go where he wants, and yeah, 14 playoff appearances. Let's see, he started coaching in 98-99 with Nashville. So, he's been coaching for over 20 years now. 14 playoff appearances. Stanley Cup win with Washington in 2018, obviously. Two conference finals with the Islanders, back-to-back. Trotz is going to be able to go, I think. If he wants to, he's going to be able to go. And I think he's going to Winnipeg. Yeah, pretty much. Barry Trotz kind of has a pick on where he wants to go. Yeah, no, that's what I thought when it first happened, Reapers. The way that he reacted to it made it seem like a skate cut to me. That's why I said right when it first happened, when they were showing the first replay, did he get cut with a skate? Because when he was down on the ice, the way that he reacted to me made it seem like that. I 100% had Makar. Well, if it's on his arm, you wouldn't see any blood, Jay. It wouldn't come out from under the jersey. You wouldn't. I mean, he wasn't on the ice long enough for there to be blood. But Makar, I 100% had Makar over Yossi. Makar is a better all-around player. Yossi had the big offensive numbers, but Makar's the better overall player. So, I 100% had Makar over Yossi for the Norris. And I'm very glad they voted that way. Yo, we need this third to start. Yeah, if it's a skate cut, I bet he comes back. Especially on the arm, he'll come back. They'll stitch that up in the locker room and he'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, 100% Jay. No, yeah, I mean, and most other sports, they'd be crying about it for 6 months. Yeah, no, not hockey though. These players are not babies like baseball and basketball players, which I cannot stand, the absolute wimps that those two sports players are. Yeah, Reaper. Definitely. Nah, hockey players play through almost anything. If you're like if you're capable of stepping on the ice and being even somewhat useful to your team, you're playing. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Doing pretty well. How are you? Good to see you in the chat. We're getting ready for the start of the third period, and we actually have a close game in this one, which we haven't had the last couple. But we got a close game here, 2-1 going into the third. Huge 20 minutes of hockey here. Oh, yeah. I mean, Darnell Nurse played through a hip flexor. To have major hip injury. He played through it. Matt Dumba. I know Minnesota only lasted the first round, but Matt Dumba was playing through another, more ridiculous injuries. Like what these guys played through is nuts. No, not really, Dan. No, I don't know how. I don't know how I got through 12 years of hockey. 12 years of hockey, I never had any like major injury like that. No, which is very lucky because obviously hockey's a very physical and demanding sport. But I never had anything, that serious. All right, I am ready for this third to start. Oh, and it is. Perfect. Good timing. I am ready for the third, and apparently so are the players. Here we go. That doesn't count as a serious injury, Ted. No. That there's nothing serious about that. For something to count as a serious injury, you have to miss time because of it. And there was nothing that was serious enough to keep me out of games. All right, here we are lining up at center ice. Getting ready to go. Referee getting ready to drop the puck. No, he's not, Andrew. John Cooper is Tampa's head coach. Paul Maurice is going to be the Florida Panthers head coach, not Tampa's. Brought up now by the Lightning. They dump it into the offensive zone. Behind the net, played by Kemper. Moved up the wall. Played here by Sergachev. He keeps it, plays it deep. Cirelli's already back out there. So Cirelli is already back out there. So whatever they had to do, they were able to do it during the intermission. And he is back out there. 40 seconds in. Played up the wall. Colorado takes it back at their own blue line. Line change coming. And stolen away by Kucherov. Here's Kuch into the offensive zone. Lightning on the attack. Back up now. Played by Nichushkin. Trying to move it back. Robert, what's going on? Welcome. Rayman, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Peyton, what's going on? Welcome in. Played to the corner now. Moved up to Palat. Palat off the boards. Lightning into the offensive zone, but it gets through Hedman and the Florida Panthers. We're talking about Brunette and Paul Maurice now. Colorado takes it back. Jen, what's going on? Welcome. Moved up now into the offensive end. Bogosian back to get it. Over to Sergachev. And good forechecking pressure coming from Colorado. They come away with the puck. Back to the blue line. Playing it around now. Moved up the boards. Chipped out by Nash. And back to get it. It's Comfer. Played through the middle now. Alex Newhook. 2 minutes into the third. Colorado down a goal. They need to find one. Tampa heavily outshot the Avalanche in the first period. Then the Avalanche heavily outshot Tampa in the second period. Down low now, trying to work it around. Played to Cogliano. Moved out here. Taken by Jan Ruda. Moved to the middle. Stolen by Cogliano. Avs are into the offensive zone. Total shots in the game, 26 for Tampa Bay, 22 for the Avalanche. So they've closed that gap very well. As it's taken, played around. Hey, Ted, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Ted. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beach Life, what's going on? Welcome in. So we get a shot in here, and Colorado scores! They tie it! It's a 2-2 game as the Avs tie it up early in the third. And we are all even again with about 17 minutes to go. And a big one here for the Avs as they even things up again. And another net front goal here. How most of them are scored. Vasilevsky makes the first save, but can't make the second. And we have ourselves a 2-2 hockey game here with 17 minutes to go. Here comes Tampa. Right back into the offensive zone. They go on the attack as Killorn sends it down low for Hagel. Hagel back out to the D. Long shot from the point. Deflects just wide. Moved up now into the offensive zone. Here's McKinnon. Stolen back by the Lightning. They go into the offensive end. What's going on, Central Virginia? Welcome. Good to see you in the chat. Thanks for coming by. 16.5 to go here in the third. Game is tied 2-2. Jay, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Good to see you in the chat. Trying to drive the net there. Vasilevsky's got to make a nice pad save, and he covers that one up with 16-12 remaining. Another good opportunity for the Avalanche. But Vasi holds strong in goal, and it will be an offensive zone face-off now for the Colorado Avalanche. Played out now, another shot. Vasilevsky's down, trying to find the loose puck. Hedman comes away with it. And Kucherov's out, trying to get around Byram. Byram plays it to Kemper. Kemper sends it over to the other side. Colorado comes up ice. Trying to work it around. Now Kemper almost loses it. Good pressure there from Tampa Bay, but Colorado's finally able to clear. Trying to work it around. Moved up, dumped into the offensive zone. Played behind the net. Looking to work it. 15-20 to go here in the third. And an icing call against Colorado. And it will be an offensive zone face-off for the Lightning coming up here. Just under, or just over 5, or just, what am I trying to say? Just over 15 minutes to go here in the third. Just under 5 minutes into the period. And the Avalanche have tied this up. And it definitely bounced off of Cogliano last. So Sturm backhanded the puck towards the goal, but it definitely bounced off of Cogliano. And it is tied up now here as the Avs have made it a 2-2 game. And now it's played up by Newhook over the red line. Into the offensive end, dumped deep. Playing it to the corner. Here's Belmar, chased by O'Connor. Up to Maroon, though, and Maroon's out of the zone. He clears. Back to get it. Here's Jack Johnson. Heavy hit down in the corner by O'Connor, but Belmar comes away with the puck for the Lightning. Here's Ruda. He dumps it in. Played around now to Eric Johnson. Eric and Jack are both out there. They are not brothers. I remember when they first came into the league, I thought they were brothers. They are not. As it's sent up now, trying to get it out of the zone. Into the offensive end. Here's Brandon Hagel. Hagel almost loses an edge, curls back, sends it to Hedman at the point. And that one gets sent down. Now the other way. Here's Colorado into the offensive zone. They've got some good legs here. McKinnon with speed drops it off for Taves. Back to McKinnon out high. He sends one through. Just couldn't get a deflection on it. Taken now by Cirelli. Sends it up the wall. All the way down, though. That's going to be icing, and we get a whistle with 13:50 to go in the third. Still a 2-2 hockey game. And it will be an offensive zone face-off for the Colorado Avalanche. Busy, Andrew, but not too bad. Busy, but good. Like, was very worthwhile. Productive. Offensive zone draw now for the Avalanche. Landeskog in to take it. Not surprised they have Landeskog taking the draw instead of Kadri. Back up now. No, I will not be counting either of these teams out, Ted, until the series is over and the other team has won 4 games. Because both of these teams are way too good to count out before then. Trying to work it around now. Here it's played by Sergachev. Behind his own net as we tick down towards 13 minutes to go in the third. Trying to play it up through the middle. Deflected into the offensive zone. Taken by Stamkos, but it's stolen away by Taves. Move through the middle. Taken here by Cale Makar with some speed. Colorado back into the offensive zone. Ruda keeps him to the outside. It's about, honestly, that's about as good as you can do against Cale Makar defensively is what Jan Ruda did just there. Thrown in front here, and Kemper able to make a good stop on that one. Lightning on the rush with a chance, but Kemper makes the big save. And we'll get a stoppage here. And we have ourselves a 2-2 hockey game. We're going to head to our first commercial break of the third period. Colorado's tied it up. What a game we have going on here between the Avs and the Lightning. Game 4 of the series. Colorado looking for the 3-1 lead. Tampa looking to tie it at 2. And man, we've had a great game here in Game 4. So appreciate you guys all watching. This should be an awesome ending coming up. Really appreciate everyone being here. Please don't forget, it really means a lot if you can hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted. I cover the entire league and just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy the game, and have some fun. So we are getting down to the end of this one, and boy, we are in for quite a finish. Quite a finish. And cannot wait to see how this one goes. So commercial break, still a lot of action left to go in this one. And here we go. Offensive zone face-off now. 12:24 to go in the third. Stammer taking it against Helm. And that's one back to Kucherov. Lightning can't keep it in. Good play by Nico Sturm. Up ice they come. Into the offensive end. Cogliano with a shot. A nice save there. Vasi smothers that one. And 12:15 to go in the third. Offensive zone face-off for the Avalanche as they flip the ice. And nice save there. Vasi coming out, cutting down the angle, playing perfect goal. Offensive zone draw now for Rantanen. Wins it. McKinnon takes it off the sideboards. Moves to the middle. Shot attempt deflected up and out of play by Sergachev. Good stick there. 12:08 to go. And another ozone draw for the Avs coming. Hey, Aaron, what's going on? Welcome in. Deb, good to see you in the chat as always. Thanks for coming by. I am watching ESPN coverage, Andrew. 12:08 to go here in the third. 2-2 game. Colorado and Tampa. Game number 4. It's either going to be 3-1 or 2-2 after this. Hey, thank you for watching, Dustin. Awesome to have you here. Welcome in. Thanks for coming by the chat. Shot attempt. Good block there again. Cirelli gets in the way of that one. It's out to the neutral zone. Colorado right back in. Moving through the middle. Good job defensively, though, on McKinnon. Trying to work it now. Up the boards it goes. And Cirelli's out over the red line. Big hit there. Makar comes across and buries Hagel. Lightning keep it in, though. That shot's blocked up and out. And that is cleared with 11:38 to go in the third. And Colorado with the 2-2 lead. Or 2-2 with the offensive zone coming up in the 2-2 game here. And we're down now under 12 minutes to go. Offensive zone draw now for the Lightning. And that's one back to Kucherov. Top of the circle. Shot fired high off glass. Trying to move it up now. Played by Bogosian. Behind the net. Trying to send it up. Here's kept in by Kadri. Over now to the corner to Chushkin. Trying to work it around. Another shot block there. Tampa Bay doing a great job getting in the shooting lanes. That time it's the captain, Stammer. And that's up and out of play. 11:17 to go. Hey, Scottish Eagle, what's going on? Bobby, welcome in. Omerta, great to have you. Thank you thank you so much for being here. Good to see you in the chat. Appreciate it. 11:17 to go. Third period action. Down in the corner. Another one chipped up and out. Worked up now by the Lightning. Killorn pass to the middle out of the zone. Here's Cirelli. Offensive end trying to go around Makar, but the play gets whistled down. And we get a stoppage again. Play getting a little choppy here. 11:05 to go in the third. Play. A lot of whistles this last couple of minutes. And waiting for something to open up here. But with the tie game, nobody wants to be the one to make that mistake. One back now by McKinnon. Colorado has the puck. Trying to move it up. Into the offensive end. Played up the wall it goes. All the way down. Taken across here. Over the red line. Tampa dumps it in. Into the offensive zone. 10:40 to go in the third. Jan Ruda pass across for Cirelli. Playing it around now. Up the boards it goes. To the middle. Here's Kadri. Offensive end for Colorado. Good speed. Shot in there. Vasilevsky makes a save. Kadri keeps possession. Back out to Taves. Taves with a long shot through traffic. Misses wide. Kadri back with it. Good shift here for the Avalanche. Trying to chip it down low. It's stolen by Palat. Lightning get it to the blue line, but not out. Here's a chance there right off a skate. And back the other way it goes. Into the offensive end. Here's Palat working around. Taken down in the corner by Lehkonen. And we tick under 10 minutes to go. Moved across now. And chip to the middle. Here's Bogosian with it. Back down low. Played here. 9:35 to go in the third. Colorado trying to work it out of their zone. What a spin there by Makar. Pass up through the middle. Deflected in. On the forecheck. Here's Comfer and O'Connor. Lightning steal it, though, and they clear it out. Trying to move it through the middle. Taken in. 9:13 to go in the third. Played up to the middle, into the offensive end. Here's Ross Colton. Big hit there by Johnson. Trying to move it up now. Over the red line into the offensive end. Here's Comfer getting it deep. Chasing against McDonough. Wraps it up the wall. And into the offensive end. Here's Corey Perry with a shot. That's shouldered away by Kemper. Colorado can't clear. They'll try again. Working it up now with 8:40 to go in the third. Through the middle. Here's Darren Helm. Good checking there by Ruda. Doesn't let him get a pass to the middle. The Lightning steal it back. Back up into the offensive zone. Tampa Bay with it. Looking to work this one through. Back out high. Shot there. Glove save by Kemper. He grabs that one. And we get a whistle with 8:24 to go in the third. Now Manson and Maroon tie up again. And we get a little action after the whistle. Not too many scrums in this one. But Maroon and Manson trying to get into it here as everybody comes together. 8:24 to go in the third. 2-2 game. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Lightning when we come back from this commercial break. Good save there from Darcy Kemper, getting a piece of it. And we're going to go to a break now. Still 2-2. And we get a stoppage here. Well, yeah, Avi. Much tighter defensively in this one. No, this is not the wide open, 6-4 type of game. This is very locked down defensively, and these teams are keeping it tight, and nobody wants to make that mistake here in the third period. Brian, I think next goal wins this game. Next goal wins this game. No, Andrew, not really. No, I think I watched like one basketball game all year. I do not watch basketball. No, I do not like the NBA. Basketball kind of sucks, but. Yeah, I mean, we're getting down to the point now where overtime is definitely a possibility. We're getting down there as far as time on the clock left. So I think at this point, whoever scores the next goal is going to win this game. Good night, Pokemon Legend. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you in the chat. Appreciate it. And here we go now. 8:24 to go. Offensive zone draw for the Lightning, but it's won back defensively by Colorado. They clear the zone. Trying to bring it back in now. Taken by Tampa. Over the blue line into the offensive zone. In behind Kemper. He sends it up the boards. Played through. Over the red line. Rantanen backhands it in. Here comes McKinnon against Sergachev. And that one goes up and out of play. We get a whistle. 7:57 to go in the third. And we'll have a face-off coming up. I had Colorado finishing first in their division and being one of the top 3 teams in the league. Yeah, I watch a little bit of baseball, Scottish Eagle, not nearly as much as hockey, but like I keep track of like who's good and who's not. Another quick one here, and whistled down with 7:49 to go in the third. All right, see you later, Andrew. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. As always, great to have you in the chat, my friend. Landeskog against Stamkos. One back by Landeskog. Colorado has the puck. Over the red line, they dump it in. Ticking down now. 7:40 to go in the third. Tampa trying to get it out of their zone. And that's probably... No penalty there. I thought that might be a penalty. But nope, Colorado takes it back in their own zone. Moved up now through the middle. Victor Hedman plays it for the Lightning. Yeah, I'll be doing stuff in the off-season, Reaper. Absolutely. Obviously not as much as during, the season and during the playoffs, but there will be off-season stuff, yes. Working around now. Here's Sergachev. Move to the middle. Ross Colton, offensive zone. Top of the circle, shot there, and that goes high off glass. Trying to work it around now. 6:50 left in the third, getting down to the final few minutes. Tampa in the attacking zone, looking for the go-ahead goal. Pulls it back. There's a shot deflected up and out of play. And we get a whistle. 6:40 to go in the third. Well, it depends if I'm able to make a video quickly or not, Omerta. I mean, if I'm doing something else, then no, because I don't just sit around all day waiting to make videos. Like, if something happens to happen, like, when I'm available, then yes, but if something happens when I'm busy with something else, then it will wait till the next day or something. Offensive zone draw now. Hagel in to take it. He wins it back for the Lightning. Here's Sergachev with a blast and a nice blocker save there by Kemper. Moved up and out now to the neutral zone, but the Lightning send it back in. They got to wait to get onside. Played around now. Here's Comfer. Taken by Killorn. Lightning have it. Pass to the middle is chipped away. Out of the zone comes Colorado. Here they come through the middle. Dumped into the offensive end. Played around now. Up the boards it goes. Trying to take it through. Here's McKinnon. 6:05 to go in the third. Moved up here. Some speed into the offensive zone to Taves. Moved to the middle. Shot by Nichushkin. That goes wide. Trying to move it up now. Dennis, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Moved in. Long shot. Deflected away. And that's going to be offside or hand pass. We get a whistle here with 5:25 to go in the third. And we're going to head to our final commercial break here of the period. All right, one last commercial break, at least for this third. We're getting closer and closer to OT here. Still tied up at 2. And very much feeling like next goal is going to win this game. No doubt about it. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Please don't forget, it means a lot and helps a lot if you hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams, welcome and wanted. Just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy the games, have fun. And we got a heck of a battle going on right now between Tampa Bay and Colorado. Always Hockey, what is going on? Welcome in. Coleman, welcome in. Let's see. Spam bots are every day. I mean, there's no getting away from the bots. You just gotta get rid of them as quickly as they come in. But, yeah. Yeah, it's always later at night when the bots show up. I don't know. They must be set on a timer or something. It's always later at night. But anyway, third period action, 2-2 game. And this is going to be a wild finish here. Hey, what's going on, Micah? Welcome in. Good to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. I'm doing well. How are you? We're coming back from the commercial break now. Neutral zone face-off. 5:25 to go in the third. Are we going to get extra hockey tonight, or is somebody going to score one here in the next 5 minutes? As it's played up to Newhook, Lightning chip it away, and Tampa's right back into the offensive zone. Here's a chance for the Lightning. Kucherov's pass goes off a skate. Trying to work it now. Colorado gets it out, and that goes into the Lightning bench. It will be a whistle. And it looks like the faceoff's going to come all the way back to the Avalanche end. 5:07 left. It will be an ozone draw coming up here for the Lightning. Lucas, what is going on? Welcome in. D-Wade, awesome to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for coming by. Really, really appreciate it. I picked Colorado, Micah, back at the beginning of the playoffs. Worked around now. Cale Makar takes it. Vapor, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for coming by. Good to have you. Cade, awesome to see you in the chat, as always. Thanks for coming by. Here's the Avalanche now in the offensive zone. Lightning trying to move it out. Killorn chips it by Taves. They're out to the neutral zone. Makar gets it back for Colorado. Moved up now through the middle into the offensive end. Playing that one off a skate. Trying to send it up. Back the other way. Here's Tampa Bay driving in. Getting a pass in front. That just goes wide. Couldn't get it through. Here's Colorado now back the other way with some speed into the offensive zone. Lehkonen sends it, chases down low as it's D-to-D. Played from McDonough to Sergachev. Back to McDonough. Then they turn the puck over. Here's a chance for Colorado. Offensive zone. Driven deep by Manson as he takes the hit. McDonough trying to take it back in the corner, but Colorado's there. Then it hops over the stick, and we are out to the neutral zone. Dumped back in. Vasilevsky plays it behind the net. Trying to come up. Played through to the middle. Over the red line into the offensive end. Sent up the boards. Tampa trying to knock it down. Avalanche looking to clear to the blue line, but not out. Here's Ruda. Played down low. 3.5 minutes to go, and a good glove save there by Kemper. And that one gets covered up. 3:31 to go here in the third period. Kemper with a glove save and a cover. It will be an offensive zone faceoff coming up now for Tampa Bay. Hey, Matthew has become a member. Let's get some member hype in the chat for Matthew. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. And that is awesome. Your support is greatly appreciated. Jacob, what's going on? Welcome in. Offensive zone faceoff here for the Lightning in the Avalanche zone. Moved up now, out to the neutral zone. Avs clear it. And that's brought now into the offensive end. Played by Helm. Trying to send it over. Off the end boards. Colorado back on the attack in the offensive zone. Fourth line on the ice. Helm trying to work that out in front. It's taken away, though, by Paul. And here we go. 3 minutes to go in the third. Kept in by Cogliano. Here's Colorado still on the attack. Cogliano gets in by Bogosian. Now it's in the corner. Sergachev's going to play it. Played up now. Glove down. And it's taken back by Tampa Bay. .235 to go here in the third. Moved up through the middle, over the red line, into the offensive zone. Here's Killorn with some speed. Working this one around. And nobody home on the pass. It will come all the way back to the Lightning zone. Anna, what is going on? Welcome in. Moved up now through the middle. Taken away here. Chipped by Cirelli. Colorado trying to carry it out of their zone. Now it's McKinnon with speed. 2 minutes to go in the third. Does somebody score in the next couple minutes, or are we getting overtime here in Game 4? Moved back the other way by the Lightning. Looks like nobody wants to make a mistake. Everyone's playing pretty tight defensively right now. Kadri up to Landeskog. Landeskog out of the zone. Sergachev takes it back. It's dumped in by Tampa. Taves plays it down low. Gets it through to Makar. Makar behind his own net. He's going to move it out away from Kucherov chasing. 1:25 to go here in the third. Here's Tampa Bay. Victor Hedman up the boards. Taken by Ross Colton. Colton passes across. Hedman jumping into the play. Offensive zone. Drop pass. Played here. Colton gets it back in the corner. Takes a hit. Playing it around now. Colorado trying to clear. They can't. Here's Hedman. Traffic in front. To Colton. Back to Hedman. Throws it through. Deflection, and Kemper makes a huge save. Paul with it now. Under a minute to go in the third. It all comes down to this. Here's Nick Paul. Poked away. Here's McDonough. Fakes the shot. Drops it for Hedman. Shot. Blocked on the way through. Hedman gets it back. Short side chance. And Kemper holds the post and makes a save. And we get a whistle with 41 seconds to go. 41 seconds to go in the third period. It will be an offensive zone faceoff for the Lightning. They had a good couple of chances there, but Kemper able to stand strong in goal. And he makes a couple of big saves there on that flurry of chances. Boy, this one's coming right down to the wire. We are so close to overtime. And it's won back by the Lightning. Trying to play it down. Now it's stolen away by the Avalanche. Helm lifts it out. Hey, Barry's been a member for 4 months. Let's get some hype in the chat. Barry, thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it, man. Your support is awesome. Brad, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. 32 seconds to go in the third. Offensive zone face-off for the Lightning, but it's won back defensively by Colorado. Trying to work it around now. Offensive zone. Played up the boards, and McKinnon takes it back. Colorado with the puck. Lightning bring it right back in as Killorn sends it deep. This looks like we're going to overtime. 10 seconds to go. Colorado clears. Lightning have it back now in their own zone. Pass through the middle doesn't connect. That's going to be an icing call. And 4 seconds to go in the third period. It's going to be an icing against the Lightning, and Colorado will get an offensive zone face-off. That was not the time to take an icing if you're Tampa Bay. Teresa, what's going on? Welcome in. Ridalouche, welcome in. Sakura, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. They play 20-minute periods until somebody scores a goal. That's how overtime works in the playoffs. They just play 20-minute periods until somebody scores. And it is sudden death, and once there's a goal, the game is over. All right, so that's cleared out by Tampa, and that is going to do it for the end of the third period. So it's a 2-2 game still. We are going to overtime. So we will have another intermission here in game number 4, as we are going to go to overtime with the game game tied at 2. But it's going to be about 15 minutes until the OT period does begin. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Good to have everyone in the chat. We got almost 500 watching right now. Thank you guys so much. Means a lot. Awesome to have you here. We get ready for the OT period, and it's going to come down to whoever scores the next goal. The next goal will end this game, and somebody's going to be skating out of here very, very happy, and another team is going to be very disappointed. But welcome in. Emma, Dr. Longus, welcome. Anyone new? Steven, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Mondo, welcome. Thank you for watching. So, with overtime here, I think it's time for our OT challenge. So, for anyone that's new and doesn't know how this works, you pick one player from each team that you think is going to score the game-winning goal, and we'll see who can guess it correctly. So, you pick one player from Colorado to score the game-winning goal, and you pick one player from Tampa Bay to score the game-winning goal. I'm going to think about it for a second. I always tweet my picks out, so there's a record of who I picked. And then we'll see who can get it right. Let's see. Let's see what we come up with here. All right, I got to start thinking my picks here. Colorado first. Man, I feel like the star players have been good in this game, and I feel like the winning goal may come from one of the top guys, but at the same time, I mean, we've gotten, Cirelli with a goal, Cogliano with a goal, so there's been chip-ins from bottom six, or not, well, Cirelli's not a bottom six guy, but he only has 3 goals in these playoffs. We've had, depth guys chipping in here, so it's tough to say. Obviously, like, McKinnon or Stamkos would be, like, the obvious choices. I'm not going to go that. Man, I really think there's a chance. We could see a defenseman goal finish this off, honestly, I think. Defenseman, Hedman's got a goal in this game as a D-man. He's the only defenseman with a goal, but I feel like we might see a D-man goal that finishes this. Broncos country, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Josh, welcome in. Let's see what we got. All right, I'm gonna pick a couple defensemen here. I think we get a defenseman goal that finishes this game. So for Colorado, I'm gonna go with Devon Toews. I feel like it would just be with what happened last game, with Toews kind of being, in the ire of Tampa now. I feel like it'd be a very hockey thing for Devon Toews to score this goal. So I'm gonna go with Devon Toews for Colorado. For Tampa, I'm going to say Sergachev. I mean, Sergachev has had a pretty good postseason offensively. He scored some goals. So I'm going to go with Sergachev for the Lightning. I'm going to go with Toews for the Avalanche. And that's going to be my picks for the OT challenge. So I think a D-man scores the game-winning goal here. And I just tweeted out my picks, so there is a written record of who I chose to win this. Tony, what's going on? Welcome. Mike, welcome in. David, what's going on? Also, Amanda, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat for Amanda. Welcome to the channel. Awesome to have you here. Thank you so much. Nobody is leading the game, Nathan. It's tied 2-2. So I got a D-man scoring the winning goal here. And OT has not started, Ryan. No. Mastered at Gaming, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Lord Sting, what's going on? See, we still got about 8.5 minutes to go here in the intermission before OT starts. So we're still a little bit away from the start of overtime. I mean, if I knew who was gonna win the game, Tony, I'd be betting my entire bank account on it right now. I mean, it's a 2-2 game between two of the best teams in the NHL. I think either team is certainly capable of winning this game. Cody, well, the shots on goal were massively in favor of the Lightning in the first period, then massively in favor of the Avalanche in the second period, and then in the third period, they went back in favor of Tampa by a little bit, not as big of a gap. So, all in all, shots overall are 36-27 in favor of the Lightning. But the first two periods were like polar opposites almost. Like Tampa outshot Colorado 17-4 in the first, and then Colorado came back and outshot Tampa 17-9 in the second, and then Tampa outshot the Avs 10-6 in the third. Third period was much more locked down than the first two periods were. There was a lot of fast-paced play up and down the ice in the first two periods, but they really locked it down in the third and played very tight defensively. Just, obviously, nobody wanted to make that defensive mistake that cost them the game. So they were much more focused on D. Gio, what's going on? Welcome. Julio, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Robin, good to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for watching. Good to have you here. I would love to see this series go 7 games. I mean, I think everybody would love a game 7. Who doesn't love game 7s? They're the best thing in all of sports. 7 games would be awesome. Jared, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Mike Milbury Reaper is from Brighton, Mass, which is like outside of Boston. I think it might actually count as part of Boston, but it's like a suburb outside of Boston. I'm not rooting for anybody, Gio. I'm just here enjoying hockey. Jeffrey, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. We are getting ready for overtime here. And hopefully not too far away from dropping the puck. I think think we're getting down there to, getting close to puck drop here. Yeah, about 4 minutes till we're going in OT. Hey, Nathaniel thinks Arturi Lehkonen is gonna be the OT hero again. He scored OT goal against Edmonton, and Nathaniel thinks he's gonna score again. Let's see, Michael, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. How you doing, Jeffrey? Getting ready for OT. Thanks for coming by. We got about 4 more minutes until we get to drop the puck here. Cosmos, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Ben, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming by. John, welcome in. I have no idea who's gonna win. We're literally starting with a fresh period. Both teams more than capable of scoring here. My favorite player, Scottish Eagle, is Patrice Bergeron. Nathan, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some sub hype in the chat for Nathan. Cody, I picked Devon Taves and Mikhail Sergachev as my OT challenge picks. Cosmos, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that hype in the chat. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, he might retire, Robin. He hasn't made a decision yet. He might retire. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Wrist Rider with the 5. Thank you so much, Wrist Rider. Let's get that dono hype in the chat. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. OT is about to begin. Wrist Rider with a 5 on the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're getting ready to go. OT Game 4 about to begin. Time to get it ready up on the scoreboard here. OT1. Hopefully it doesn't take more than that. Let's go. Matt, what's going on, bro? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Welcome in, Matt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to see you, man. As we're getting ready to start OT here. Teams are lining up at the center dot, and next goal obviously wins this game, and this is going to be a big-time goal for whoever scores it. If Tampa ties this at 2, and they got a lot of momentum in their favor, tying this series back up. If Colorado scores, we're going back to Colorado with a 3-1 series in an elimination game on Friday night. 2-2 and 3-1 are drastically different positions for a series to be in. So this is a monster goal for whoever scores this. Here we go now. Hey, Matt with the 2. Let's get some hype in the chat for Matt dropping another dono. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are underway. Let's go. It has started. As puck is dropped in OT. Rantanen trying to chip it by McDonough. Lightning have it in the offensive zone. Playing it around to Taves. Taves turns it over to Killorn. Killorn keeps it in for Tampa Bay. Working it around. Down below. Played by Makar. Colorado trying to clear. Gonna work this one up. Over the red line into the offensive zone. Here's McKinnon. Down to the corner. Stolen away by the Lightning. They come up ice. Cirelli chips it through to Hagel. Sent now to Johnson. And poked through to Makar. Makar will pass to Kadri. Colorado's out of the zone. Neutral ice into the Tampa end. Here comes Val Nichushkin. Nichushkin to the corner, chased by Ruda. Passes back to Johnson. That goes off glass. Played now by Landeskog. Colorado has it out in front. He has a chance, and they can't get it through. Great opportunity there for Colorado, but they couldn't score. Moving it up now. Here's Palat. Back the other way. Tampa over the red line. He dumps it in deep. Played around now. Byram for Johnson up the boards. And cleared again by Colorado, but it's going to be icing as they throw it all the way down the ice. And a minute 20 in. It's going to be an offensive zone faceoff coming now for the Lightning after the icing call. First try. What's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. Here we are now. Face-off won back defensively by Colorado. They're going to look to break it out as Byram brings it up. Neutral zone stolen away by Nick Paul. Here's Tampa Bay with a shot. That one blocked away by Kemper. Paul keeps it in the offensive zone though and rims it around. It's kept by Bogosian. Long shot in. Shot's blocked. Colorado's out as they throw it up ice. Trying to get in. Vasilevsky able to chip it away. Trying to move it up now. Back in by the Lightning on the forecheck. Colorado trying to clear it out. They chip it to the neutral zone. Through the middle. Over the blue line into the offensive end. Here comes O'Connor. O'Connor to Comfer below the goal line. He spins away from Maroon. Trying to get a pass out in front. Loose puck. Tampa is able to send it to the sideboards. And Maroon chips it out of the zone. Colorado takes it back in their own end now. 17:45 to go in overtime. Into the offensive zone. JT Comfort trying to find a deflection in front. Can't get it on goal. Tampa Bay with it now out. Up to Belmar. Manson steals it. And it's going to be offsides as O'Connor had not cleared the zone yet. And we'll get a whistle here. About 2.5 minutes in and a neutral zone face-off coming up. And face-off now coming in the neutral zone. 17:32 to go. Next goal wins this game. This is edge of your seat right here. One back by Helm. Colorado takes it off the face-off. They'll dump it in. Fourth line on the ice. Helm, Cogliano, and Sturm. Trying to work this one around now. Played up by Bogosian. He can't get it out. Neither can Nash. Taken deep now by Sturm. To the corner. Played by Cogliano to the point. D to D over to Makar. Makar walks it to the middle. Play opens up. Long shot in. Deflection. Nice stop by Vasilevsky. Trying to work it around now. Taken over here by Belmar. Here's Maroon. He chips it out and the Lightning clear. Trying to work this one around. Played up into the offensive zone. All the way down. Behind the net. Taken by Arturi Lehkonen. Colorado with some good pressure. Vasilevsky's got to find it. Puck ends up squirting loose, but Tampa's out of the zone. They got some speed up ice. It's Killorn, chased by Manson, who shuts him down and takes away the angle. Moved back the other way now. Here's Taves, offensive end. Off the end boards. Away from him. Sergachev comes over, knocks him off the puck, and Hagel backhands it out. Colorado into the offensive zone. Rantanen chips it off glass. Played now Landeskog in the corner. Spin around. Deep. Down in the offensive zone. Cycle game going for Colorado. Bolt's trying to clear it out. Backhanded away there. 4 minutes into this OT. Rolls in on Kemper. He's going to cover it up with the glove. And we got a whistle here with exactly 16 minutes to go in overtime. It will be an offensive zone face-off for the Lightning. Looking for the game winner. Colorado's had some chances here early in this overtime. Nothing in the back of the net yet. Trying to take it now. Down low up the boards. Played by McDonough. Lightning keep it in. Down behind the net. Bo Byram takes the puck. Passed up. Out of the zone. Colorado clears. Back in. Here's Palat. Lightning on the attack. Working it around in the offensive zone. Over here's now McDonough. That shot goes wide. Palat keeps it in. Working it around now. Played by Colorado, trying to get it out. This time they do. Back to the neutral zone. Here's Colorado coming up ice. Nichushkin with it. Looking for a play. Poked away. Good D there from Tampa. They send it up. Here comes Stamkos. Back the other way. Lightning into the offensive zone. Kucherov tries to get it through to Stammer. Stammer's tied up. Both teams digging for the puck. Colorado comes away with it. Pass up through into the offensive zone. O'Connor! And what a save by Vasilevsky on the breakaway! And Vasi with a huge stop there and one on the rebound as well. And this stays a tie game. It's not over yet. O'Connor got in behind the D. But what a stop there from Vasilevsky. Offensive zone face-off for Colorado coming up now. What a stop. That's incredible. And it will be an offensive zone face-off for the Avalanche. One back. Shot from the point. That one just goes wide. Looked like it might have redirected on the way through. Now here comes Tampa. Their pass does not connect, and that's going to be an icing call. Tampa ices the puck. It will be an offensive zone face-off again for Colorado. And this is coming right down. That hit post. That shot from the point by Taves looks like it hit post. Wow. That was close. Moved up now. Into the middle. Dumped in by Nick Paul, but it goes up and out of play. And 14:36 to go in overtime. We're going to have a face-off coming up as that one goes up and out. That shot was not only deflected in front on the way through, it then goes by Vasilevsky and off the outside of the post as well. So, man, that was close. Neutral zone draw right at the center dot. Played around now. Out high. Long shot in, blocked on the way through. Vasilevsky almost tested again. Here's Colorado dumps it in. Here's Rantanen. Looks like it's getting whistled down for offside. The Schmaggy, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. 14:16 to go here in overtime. It will be a neutral zone face-off right outside of the Tampa Bay end. Shots are 38-31. Tampa. Goals so far 2-2. But something's coming. So somebody's going to score here to win this game. One back now. Neutral zone dumped in by Colorado. Forecheck will commence. Taken now. Josh Manson off the boards. Colorado can't touch it till they get onside. And now it's moved up by Tampa into the offensive zone. Here's Kucherov in the corner, thrown in front, deflected away as the Avs get to the loose puck first. Back to the other way. Here's Nichushkin cutting in the middle, pass over shot. Vasilevsky with another huge stop. Working around now. Behind the net, Lightning have it. Lightning are going to carry it out. It's Andre Palat. Moved up into the offensive zone. 13.5 to go here in overtime. Colorado coming up ice. Over the red line, dumped into the offensive zone. Behind the net. Here's Bogosian. Up to past Colton. Cleared all the way down. That's going to be icing. And 13-13 left in overtime. Icing call against the Lightning. The Avs will get another attacking zone face-off. They've had some close calls here in this overtime. Oh boy. This is going to be huge. And the Lightning win the defensive zone face-off. Lifted up and out. Cleared here comes Ross Colton with Corey Perry, who dumps it in. And it goes into the bench area. Out of play, we get a whistle. And another neutral zone face-off with 13:04 to go coming up. Here comes the face-off now. One back by Colorado. Through the middle, that one's turned over. McDonough steps up. Lightning into the offensive zone. Down in the corner now, playing it around. Taken by Cale Makar behind his own net. And this is moved up in through the neutral zone, but back the other way. Tampa Bay able to take it. Back the other way, down low. Played by Kemper. Up the wall, it's played by Hagel. Tampa keeps it in, looking to get the cycle game going. Out to the point, long shot. Rebound chance there, but the Avs clear it out. Eric, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some hype for Eric in the chat. New sub to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Avalanche with it now out in the neutral zone. Up into the offensive end. Top of the circle. That shot's deflected off glass. Tampa trying to clear. O'Connor knocks down his man. Kept in now by Johnson. Throws that one through. Pat Maroon first to it in the corner. He'll rim it up the boards. Out of the zone, and here come the Lightning. Back to get it now. Colorado in their own end. D to Eric Johnson. He passes it through the middle. Step up there on Kadri, but the Avs dump it. Playing this one around. Up the boards it goes. Colorado trying to keep it in the offensive zone, but Maroon's pass gets him out. And Kucherov's going to head off for a line change. Into the offensive zone now. Drop for Nichushkin. High slot over to the side. Trying to get one through. Backside. That one stays out. What a chance there for the Avs again. They'll keep it though. Here's Byram. Out high, Manson with a blast and a glove save there by Vasilevsky. As he saw that one the whole way, no traffic in his sight line. And he grabs it with the glove, 11-10 to go in overtime. What a chance there for Colorado, though. Byram had the whole side of the net, and it went off the crossbar. Oh, my God. Off the crossbar there for Byram. Hey, thank you, Rich. Appreciate it. Peter, what's going on? Welcome in. Offensive zone face-off now for the Avalanche. Back to Makar. Makar's shot gets blocked down. Tampa trying to clear. Pressure coming from the Avs. Working it around. Here's Sergachev. Up, pass through the middle. Into the offensive end. Lightning on the rush. Here's Killorn. Killorn trying to drive around Taves. Taves keeps him to the outside, pins him to the wall. And Colorado comes back the other way. Over the red line, dumped in by Lehkonen. Around it goes now. Taken by Hagel. Hagel's up through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end. Here's a shot, and Kemper's got to get a piece of that one. Good stop down there by Darcy Kemper. McKinnon comes away. Up ice for Colorado into the offensive zone. Nathan McKinnon. Shot attempt just ends up being rimmed around the boards. And Tampa's back out to the neutral zone where Colorado will take possession. Here's Manson now back into the offensive end. Pass across to Darren Helm. Helm rims it down low. Cycle game going with Sturm. Helm gets it back. Trying to get it to the point, but the Lightning have a couple guys all over him. He still keeps it in, but Hedman gets to the puck, and he'll lift that one out over everybody. Into the offensive zone again. Here's Colorado back on the attack. Manson shoots one off the outside of the goal. Played around now by Landeskog. Through to Nichushkin. Nichushkin to the other side. Eric Johnson. Johnson with a shot and a glove save by Vasilevsky. And he grabs that one again with the glove. 9:36 to go in overtime. We get another whistle here. It will be another offensive zone face-off for Colorado. And Colorado's had some great chances in this overtime. They've had a majority of the puck possession, majority of the shots, but Vasi is just a brick wall right now. And they're going to have to find a way to get one through it. And now that we are at past the halfway point of this overtime, we're going to get the one stoppage in OT that we get. Players get a breather. Goalies get a chance to go to the bench and get some water. Hey, thank you, Frank. Appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Sebastian, welcome in. Andrew, welcome in. Thank you so much. Adam, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. We got ourselves one heck of a hockey game going on here, and a very important one at that. These goalies have both had phenomenal games tonight. Darcy Kemper needed a bounce-back performance. The backhand goal by Hedman wasn't a great one, but other than that, he's been outstanding. Stopped 37 out of 39 shots for Kemper. Vasilevsky equally as good, 33 out of 35 for the Lightning. Both of these goalies have been fantastic in this game. .936 to go here in overtime. And we are coming back from the stoppage now. It will be a face-off in the Lightning zone. Boy, this... I am literally so just like on edge right now. Just see what is going to happen here. Bandwagon, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Bandwagon. Welcome in. Comic, good to see you. Thank you for watching. All right, here we go. Offensive zone draw for Colorado. Boy, this is coming right down to the end. Face-off one back defensively by the Lightning. They'll look to start the breakout. Lifted out over everybody. Knocked down in the neutral zone. Taken back by Landeskog. Colorado on the attack again. Moved over here. Shot, and that's deflected by McDonough. Rantanen trying to rip one off from the high slot. McDonough gets his stick in the way. That's up and out of play. Lester, thank you so much for subscribing. Bill, thank you for subscribing. Tony, welcome to the channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's get some new sub hype for all 3 new subscribers. Lester, Bill, and Tony. Really appreciate it. Here we go now. Face off one back to Makar. Colorado with it. Makar walks to the middle. Passes to Rantanen. Deflection shot. Vasi able to keep it out. Lightning get to the loose puck. Moved up now. Out of the zone, over the red line, dumped in by McDonough. Around it goes now, down low. Played by Makar, to the corner, up to Landeskog. Moved through to the middle. Colorado still with it. Stood up at the blue line, though. Nice D from Tampa. Now here comes McKinnon. Trying to get around Sergachev, behind the net. In the offensive zone, played back to Taves. Taves throws it across. Here's a chance. How did Vasi get a pad on it? What a save! Out high again, McKinnon. That one gets blocked. Rebound chance over to back to McKinnon. Trying to get one through in front. Landeskog, he's pressured to the outside. Moved over now. Played to Taves. Colorado still has it in the offensive zone. Played around now. Manson to the corner. Taken back by Hagel. Here's a chance as Colorado gets it back. Manson can't get a shot off. Throws one that's knocked down in front, and the Lightning just clear it out all the way down. They got to go back and get it. Martin, Adrian, thank you guys for subscribing. Here's a chance for Kadri. Shot it and sent wide. Vasilevsky covers. And another huge stop there. Oh my God. No, did that go? Hold on. Wait a second. They're saying that it's a goal. Colorado is saying that it's a goal. Nobody signaled anything at first, and everyone was looking around. Now it's a 3-1 lead for the Avalanche. They're calling it a goal on the ice. Let's see here. Kadri shoots under the blocker. That is in. That is a goal. Nazem Kadri wins the game for Colorado. It's a 3-1 series as they win it in overtime. Nobody could see where the puck was. Vasi thought he had it. That reminds me of the Patrick Kane series-winning goal in 2010 when it slid through Michael Leighton. And this one is final, as Colorado wins it 3-2, and they go back home with a 3-1 series lead. And it will be an elimination game on Friday. And the puck got caught. The puck got caught up in the top back post. That's why nobody knew where it was. All the players were looking around for it. I was looking around for it. I thought Vasi had it. And it ends up being stuck in the back of the net. And Nazem Kadri wins it in his first game back for Colorado. He scores the OT winner. And that was so reminiscent of Patrick Kane in 2010. Where everybody's looking around, where is it? And what a game, what a finish there for the Colorado Avalanche as this one goes final. And Friday will be Game 5 in Colorado. And that will be an elimination game. The Avalanche can finish it off at home, or Tampa can win on Friday night and force a Game 6 on Sunday back in Tampa Bay. It's going to be a huge game on Friday, but this was an awesome one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Awesome to have you all here. There were a few of you that picked Kadri in the chat, so congratulations if you guys got Nazem Kadri as your OT challenge pick. And, wow. That is a crazy, crazy finish. And Colorado wins it 3-2. So I'll be back on Friday for Game 5. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget before you go, it means a lot if you can hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so thank you guys all for the support. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together and enjoy hockey. Evic, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype before we go for Evic, new subscriber to the channel. And with that, guys, that is going to do it for me. Have a great night, everybody. Hope you all have a great day tomorrow as well. And hopefully I'll see you guys all again very soon in the chat. Thank you guys so, so much. Good night, everybody. See you all next time. And the cup will be in the building for game number 5. which could end up being the last one. So I'll be live Friday night ready to go for that one. Thank you guys again. Have a great night. Appreciate you all. And we'll talk to you all soon.